No,
If it's wrong,
once you're ready.
Annie carry na start. They carry come. Yeah.
well, it's a friendly guy. It's a friendly head to head. So that's
Nah,
Yeah. It's friendly. It's friendly. Civil conversation. All that. So I just have to check. Make I look Twitter. Make I see say we dey broadcast. Okay, yeah, we're live. So, man, guys, Annie came in here with a pen and a paper, probably a book. Man, this Annie guy is intense, bro. You guys, hey, I have a confession. I took screenshots of your tweets, guys. So
okay.
in case I pull up tweets,
oh,
you know what I noticed about.
we don't run away from what we said. You know, I stand by.
You know what thing I noticed about Sid though?
Yeah.
One thing I noticed about Sid does not tweet a lot. He retweets a lot though. He's a retweet man.
You see me, Dr. Most reply.
No more.
So the thing is,
It's a strategy, I think.
me, see, to be honest, people like fight on Twitter. I don't like confrontations. So I don't like. So there was one time me and Annie were having a friendly. Someone came in and was abusive. I just left. You know, I did avoid. I avoid wala for that street.
You know, say
Quite different. You know,
people like fight. Somebody just come. Now they talk something. Oh, you're a liar. You're a liar. I'm like, with the adult, why are you calling me a liar now? You know, so I rather retweet. So most of the things I retweet, some are things I really don't agree, but some are things I stand by that look, this makes sense. So
and that's why we're here to debate what to stand.
But Sid, I think you are something we call a process sexual.
Yeah, I'm more of a microsexual than an attesunate.
Oh,
yeah, seriously.
So there's a difference between both.
There is.
Okay.
So a microsexual would critique the coach when there's a need to, but while understanding a lot of the things he's trying to do, and that's where I stand. I've always supported all of Arsenal's coaches, from Emery to, of course, it was Wenger. I became a fan at Wenger's whatever, and I loved Wenger to death. So before I became a fan. I stumbled upon his book in secondary school. You know, in boarding school, you just see a piece and you like, you boredom. And I liked him. And then I think 2000 and was it 98, 99, 97, I started watching him, I think 96, 97 on AIT then, as coach of Monaco with Ikpeba and Henry and Trezeguet, I think. So I liked him. So when he went to Arsenal, of course, and then Emery, I didn't like him as a person as much as I liked Wenger, but I supported him nonetheless.
Sit up now, OG. Sit up. You don't watch ball since time of George Graham.
Yeah.
I don't be today.
Make I come prostrate for sit up.
Trusting you.
Hey, Andy.
Not be today. I started supporting Arsenal, I think 95.
So you be George Graham now. You be
right from before just before I got into Polytechnic. I mean, and then went to Unilag and all of that, but it's all good. Okay, so what are we talking about first?
Well. So we have before now, I sent you guys a memo on what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah.
That way, it's not going to be like I blindsided you guys or anything. So let me look into my memo here, and let's get into the business. I know Annie is probably to be. Annie told me he was losing some of his ginger, but
yeah. Be like the guy over UFC.
Martin's is 3:00.
You know as Annie they've been now. So here's the thing. My questions are really coming from a lot of the conversations I've been watching you guys have on Twitter. So
yeah.
So the first one is about the question of whether or not Mikel Arteta has improved Arsenal. Do you guys sit off? I know you think he has improved us. Annie does not agree with that. So can you sort of tell us why? Like, why do you think we have improved? And and maybe we're just not seeing it. And what do you see that that we don't see? in terms of improvement?
So for me, yeah, and I'm going to go first. Hope it's fine with you, Annie. Yeah?
Oh, yeah, please go.
So for me, and I'm going to be brutally honest. So a lot of the things I have seen, I'm not going to say this is where we want to be as a team. Far from that. Do you understand? Of course, we can do a lot better than where we are. But coming from, because, I mean, when you measure improvement, you have to have a base. Where were you? Where are you now? Do you understand? So for Annie, and that's a problem. So when we tweet, that's majorly part of the issues we have. So it's fixated on the fact that, look, then we were 10th. God so good, now we're 9th. So I think it's smart to change a little. We're 9th now. So we're 10th, and that's it. There's nothing the manager wants to do. We're 10th. We're not improving. So that, for me, that's a simplistic way of looking at it. Because, I mean, we're football fans, and, you know, yeah, like I tell people, you don't choose a football club. The club chooses you. So there must have been something about football that you like before Arsenal, you know, gets at you. Do you understand? So it means you must have, of course, you have basic knowledge of the game, and then you look beyond the normal. So an average football person will just scores, that's it, we're losing. But I think we look deeper. So if you look deeper, you can't say that what is it called? You can't say that Arteta, Arsenal hasn't gotten better defensively. We've done that. You understand? So while I understand that, look,
are you sure we've been better defensively?
We have.
The last time.
There's no doubt. So me, I'm not big on stats because.
How are you judging our defensive solidity?
Okay, so first and foremost, of course, it's not the end of the season yet, but I know that the goals we've considered right now is a lot lower than we did, I think, last season or thereabout.
Yeah. Secondly,
yeah, we've considered less goals in terms of defending structurally. Defending as a structure, we're a lot better. We're not. So last season under Emery, part of the reasons I was Emery out at some point was because we were like a headless chicken. Once you breach Arsenal, so the guy says, "Oh, you guys go and press." Our press was rubbish. It was a lackluster press. Once the front 3 or 4, whatever, once they are breached, the next thing is you see the opposing team. They are down on our goal, and that's why we consider lots of stupid goals on. So stupid shots on target. We're playing teams like Crystal Palace, Watford, to the extent that it's silly. What is it called? What's his name? That silly Watford captain said Arsenal lacks cohesion or something. You know. So I know the thing about football generally is that it is basically about confidence. Once you get into gear and you win 1, 2, 3 matches, you have, and that's why Wenger said it. I think Wenger said something about confidence, that it's difficult to get in football, but it's very quick to go. You lose 2 matches, your third match, the players are already thinking, where are we mentally? You know, we might lose and all of that. So defensively, we're a lot better team. In terms of structure, you know, as a team, we're a lot better. For me, I've seen us play really good football in patches, some of which we didn't play under Emery.
You said in patches?
Yeah, I'm not going to say we've played good football all through the season now. No, we haven't. And let's be honest.
Sure.
And that's why I told you right from the onset that, look, I like Arteta as a player. I like him as a coach, but I also criticize him. I'm not going to come here and say, oh, he's been 100%. No. There are times when we've played terrible, especially when we had that terrible run. And if you look at my tweet, there was one time I tweeted that, look, perhaps this job is bigger than this guy. You know, when we had that 10 terrible run. So even within that period, there were times when we played well, and then we lost by the odd goal. I think I remember against Leicester, we didn't play badly, but they got this one chance at that counter that this guy scored against what team did we? Burnley. We didn't play badly, but we lost. But by and large, yeah, like I think the guy that came earlier, there was one of them that said, look, I think from December, the moment he brought in ESR, which is the way I think he wants to play, in number 10, the way he wants to play, the team has improved tremendously. The style of play has been better. Our match against them, some of the matches we played, I think away at Leicester was a good match. Even the match against Wolves, the first half was one of the best football Arsenal has played right from, I'm not going to include Wenger's era, from Emery till date. Our first half against Wolves was one of the best. We played well against what is it called? Against Man U, against Tottenham, against Chelsea. So there'll be matches where you just know that, okay, so there's something this guy is onto. Maybe it's not there yet, obviously. And that's why I tell people, look, trust the process. There's something, see, improvement, is a function of percentages. Do you understand? So you may see 30% improvement. You may see 40, you may even see 0.5% improvement, but it's still improvement. So we're a lot better than where we are in terms of the style of play, defensively, in terms of structure.
Are you
so for me, that's
this season?
Yes.
Even that first season, we are better structured. We are better
under Emery. Now
on Emery's first season. You are telling me that Mikel Arteta is better. This is better than Emery's first season.
No, I'm not. If Emery, I'm not using Emery's first season. The reason Emery got sacked was because of his last season. Now
13 games. So 13 games.
See, anyway, don't come and be using.
No. That is what we are doing now.
You know what XDHL means?
You played 13
games. Level. Don't bring that one here.
29 games, and he's worse.
We're not using. If Emery, if the board decided to stick by Emery's first season, they wouldn't have sacked him. Emery's first season was okay.
Okay, now we know.
We're using Emery's last season, obviously.
No, that Atlas has done worse than Emery's first season and Emery's second season.
No. Arteta has done better than Emery's last season.
Right now.
The build-up to Emery's sack was terrible. And that's why he was sacked now. Isn't it?
What? And that's why Mikel Arteta should be sacked.
Why?
Look at it.
Why should he be sacked?
See. We've scored only 42 goals this season. To match Emery's first season, we will need to score what? We scored only 40 goals, We need to score 33 more goals in 9 games to match Emery's first season.
See.
To match
Go ahead.
Last season, we need to score 34 goals in 9 games. See, goals. How you move forward, improve teams. You cannot say that you've improved defensively and you've sacrificed the offense and you've improved. No.
From December, haven't we improved defensively? Hold on. Haven't we scored more goals? See, I'm not going to defend. I'm not going to defend Arteta's first 10 matches where it was terrible. And I think that was because he was trying a style. Of course, he didn't want to play Ozil. I'm not going to talk about Ozil because I like Ozil. And I'm neither here nor there. I think the team, the Arsenal as a whole, didn't do well with Ozil. I like the guy, so I'm not going to talk about him. But the fact that Arteta wanted to play in a certain way, and then he didn't want to play Ozil, for whatever reason, I don't know, and I'm not going to get into, affected the way we played. And see, when we talk, so at times, and I see Anir's, what is it called? Anir's chat. At times when I say, look, so this guy hasn't gotten a proper preseason, he laughs. But you can't underestimate a proper preseason for a rookie manager.
There's a pandemic. Nobody had the preseason in Europe.
Some managers are more experienced than the others. So you talk about them. What's this guy called? Ancelotti. You talk about all the others. Hold on. These guys are vastly more experienced.
Before the season started,
for a rookie manager, you cannot underestimate. And see, a lot of the problems I see with Arteta here, part of the things he would have used the what is it called? The preseason to do. Where some of the things he did in those our first 5 to 10 matches that we lost stupidly, honestly. So when he came in, and see, he played a 3-4-3 defense. He wanted to a 3-4-3 basically, which was a quick win. So we all know that this guy would always want to change to a 4-2-3-1 or 4 whatever.
No. When Arteta came to Arsenal, let's not.
He didn't play 3-4-3.
He wanted to play 4-3-3. He wanted to play
exactly. He wanted to play 4-3-3.
And Man City and Liverpool.
You're talking like Western
the role of the 10 was diminishing. That he wanted to play 4-3-3 and he wanted to attack with the 4-3.
Exactly.
So now he's not playing the 4-3-3. He has abandoned the 3-4-3.
Yes, but what is he playing now? Now he plays a 4-2-3-1.
See, let me tell you, Arteta came and wanted to change. You don't come into a club, look at the kind of players you have. I want them to fit into your own style. Knowing fully well that the kind of players we have, on that point, if you always play a 4-2-3-1, even a 4-4-2, You cannot come to a club, look at the players you have, and say, "Oh, I will force you to play 4-3-3." It doesn't work that way.
See,
you don't just.
I get you. See, and where I agree with
every
you,
other person, but
where I agree with you, I would say, see, and a lot of things would also fall under Mikel being inexperienced. Do you understand? But on the part that you don't come into a team and want to change the structure, when he came, he did not bring in a wholesale way of playing. He still went with what he had on ground. Most of the matches leading up to the FA Cup win, he played 3-4-3 because at that point in time, what he meant on ground was what he had to use with. And of course, to a certain extent, he was successful. So we were 8, but there was a patch up with the FA Cup win and all of that. And for me, the FA Cup win, I would always refer to, it is not so much about the fact that we won the trophy, but the teams we beat en route to winning the trophy. Because when you win even if you win a Coca-Cola Cup, beating Man City, beating Chelsea, who were of course favorites, it must mean a lot. So he played. So at the beginning of this season, the guy must have thought, okay, so I'm going to go with 4 at the back and all of that. So he spent a large part of what the things he would have done at preseason. He ended up using large part of regular matches where what is it called? Of course, the point I started counting, he was trying out styles. He didn't want to play Ozil for whatever reason. Like I said, I don't know. He didn't have an ESR. So from the moment he brought in an ESR, we've seen. Except, see, you know what?
Hold on.
Except there's a part of you that just doesn't see anything good in the guy, and which I understand, because if you look at my tweets, I'm very big on people's opinion. If you like, say whatever it is, I'm not even going to fight you about it. There's been, like I said, the improvements have not been huge, but to say there's not been any is a major dishonesty.
It's
major.
Yes, any team can claim improvements. Villa can claim.
No, now.
Listen,
of course, Villa has improved. West Ham has improved.
Brighton, West Ham, who said that they've improved.
They have improved now.
Listen, they were 17th. Wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
They were 17th last season. After they were 17th last season, they are 10th behind us. They can say they've improved. West Ham finished 16th. They're what? They are 5th or they are 4th. They can say they've improved.
Of course they have.
That Arsenal finished 5th, 6th, 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Then under Arteta finished 8th. He took the job with almost 19 games to go. I made 8th. And now we are 9th. The 9th is shaky. You cannot see that we've improved. Wait, see, one thing I will give to you. Wait. One thing I will give to Arteta is the defensive solidity. Yes, we've considered less goals than we normally concede.
So you don't see a pattern of play with Arteta, which we didn't see under Emery.
What pattern? Okay,
I see a pattern of play. Look, before we go ahead, let me list what I think as improvement for you. Obviously, currently, as it is, I see an improvement in the pattern of play. I see a clear build-up structure when we're playing, and I see defensive improvements.
Clear build-up.
For me, I'm gonna look at Arteta's improvement in 2 ways. There's a qualitative part and a quantitative. Qualitative will be clearly the league table. The league table does not lie.
Qualitative and quantitative. Quantitative, don't lie as well.
Hold on now.
You've been talking.
Hold on.
You know, you said.
Hold on. We know the fight. I know say you want to declare violence. But hold on. I know say you come with violence. Your people are asking you to come and do violence. That's why I wear red cap. I go ahead put all your people. But that's an aside, okay? But
and you said clear build-up. And you said defensive improvement.
Yeah.
Out of the 03 you said, I will give you defensive improvements. Yes, we've considered.
There's no you don't see
you're saying pattern of play. I'll tell you. Our passes are defensive action. PPDA, that's the number of passes that we allow the opposition to make before we attempt to make a tackle, has gone up from 12.1% to 16.1%, which indicates a more passive approach when out of possession. This is what we say on ARTV. You will let the opponent have the ball, they will stay back. We are a team built on we have a fast striker. By the time we get the ball, there's nobody up front to initiate the counter attack. What did that lead to? That led to us having the lowest shots per game in November. We are 15th. Now
November the whole season.
Like 8 now. We're
talking about improvement. You see here. Anyway, you're clearly being dishonest. This is
20, we ranked 15th.
I remember from the beginning. Hold on. From the beginning, I told you from the beginning of the season till around November, it was a total write-off.
Okay, now we are
from December to date. The pattern of play has improved. Offensively, we have improved. I think we've scored more goals within that period. Do you understand? So I'm not saying Arteta's reign has been perfect. No. And one thing you must also learn, like I said earlier, when you employ a rookie, you will learn on the job. Mistakes will be made on the job. Unfortunately, football is an unforgiving business.
Have lower dribbles than us this season. So what's the pattern of play? Sheffield and what? They are only them have lower. We don't dribble. They are the teams that have the lowest dribbles more than us.
So is it Arteta that will come and dribble on the pitch? So if your players are not dribbling, that's a funny thing to use as an argument.
We put system.
What is dribbling got to do with
players? And we have our system.
I don't understand.
Players. Look at it. Oh, come on, I see it. I'm here for you.
What is
see? Aubameyang has decimated under Arteta, and I'm going to give it. See, I came prepared. I came prepared. You gave a striker £350,000 per week, and you made him your point man, but you stabbed him of goals. You stabbed him of service, and you want me to believe that the system works. Aubameyang came in January 2018, and he was scoring for fun. His XG. Aubameyang had 2.5 as at 2019 under Emery first season. Aubameyang was averaging 3 shots per game. 3 shots per game. Under Arteta, Aubameyang is averaging 1 shot per game. Why? And you want to be off the table when your top man, Golden Boot winner, is averaging only 1 shot per game. 1.1. It's not possible now. You cannot tell me we've improved. Okay, now we've sacrificed us going forward. And if you're a Premier League team, if you're going to finish up there, you need to score goals. Clean sheet will not make you finish up there. It's not possible. Everything that is above us, they score goals. See, teams fighting for relegation, if we need to score goals, they need to keep clean sheets and they need to score goals. But what we have done is that we've totally sacrificed us going forward for the clean sheets. And that's why we are where we are. We are struggling mid-table. We're not knocking on the door of the Champions League. I won't complain if we are knocking on the door of Champions League. We are mid-table. We are ninth. Villa have played a game less than us. Everton have played 2 games less than us, and they are above us.
Villa is not above us.
Villa is 10th. They played a game less. If they win their game now.
Yeah, so a game in hand is not a bed in their hand now. A bed in hand is not before they had 3 games in hand.
Now,
if they had won one, they would have gone ahead of us.
It's not guaranteed as well. We have 9 games during the season. We will need to score 33 goals to even match Emery's first season. So now, right off, we don't score. Okay. We don't score. We don't attack well. So you cannot tell me that we have a clear pattern of play. It's not possible.
See, when you're done, I see your people are saying I should let you talk. So when you're done, let me know.
Please. I've just said that defensively, I can give you that. I can give you that defensively. But to say that we have
do you agree that we have improved?
A lie.
So you agree that there's an improvement defensively?
Oh yes,
at least we both agree there's an improvement. So that's the foundation for discussion. As opposed to saying there's been no improvement, now we agree there's improvement defensively. That is one.
That's one part, but that's not just in football.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I'm going somewhere.
That's what you are focusing on now. If when you're NFL, you still need to score your touchdowns. That's what you're focusing on. We can't just focus on defense and forget that we need to score goals to actually win games.
Okay. So can I talk?
Yes, sir.
So defensively, football is in departments. There's the defense, there's the midfield, and there's the attack. And remember at the beginning, I didn't say Arteta's improvement has been 100% or total. Do you understand? I said there's been improvement, and whether it's a little, it could be 0.5, it could be 1%, there's still a lot of room for more improvement. Now the guy has fixed the defense. From December downwards, there's been a major... Okay, so from December, have we scored more goals? True or false?
You tell me.
Have we scored more goals? You are the start man now. You have the start. Don't bring up start. No, hold on. You know, what me I don't like is...
I know if you bring start from December alone now.
So, from December, even without me looking at stats, from what I've watched from December, in fact, right from the time Arteta brought in brought in ESR, and I think that was a match against Chelsea. There's been an improvement in the way the team plays. There's been an improvement in the amount of chances created. And right from when he even brought in Odegaard, there's been an improvement generally. So the defense was fixed. The midfield now started playing better. More chances have been created. And I agree with you on the Oba whatever. So I agree with you that he scored less goals. But do I agree with you that it's 100% the coach's fault? No. Oba is human. At some point, every good player, every great player would have a dip in form. And Oba this season has also had psychological issues. I don't know the fact. They said his mom, something with his mom. It's affected him. At the point, the guy was finding his scoring form. Suddenly, the mom thing came up. And then he went again for a couple of matches. So you can't blame some of these things. You want to blame the manager for everything under the face of the earth. I agree with you. But we must hold on. You talk your own. I let you talk.
The star says that under Arteta, Oba is only averaging 1.1 shots per game.
I'm not lying with you. I'm sorry. I'm not agreeing with you.
6 months under Wenger, he was averaging 2.5 shots per game. Under Emery, it was averaging 2.9 shots per game. So you cannot tell me that this guy is a professional.
So, yeah, I agree with you. So his goal conversion rate or whatever has gone down. Now that is largely because you have a new manager who is trying out new system. He's trying out new system.
Exactly, but
defensively the team has been all done.
At the detriment of the players you have right there. You have
you talk.
He's a done man.
Okay.
You have a guy that's won the Golden Boots, and he finished second to the Golden Boots the next season, but missing out by 1 goal.
Okay.
And that same player is struggling to score goals this season. And it's your system. See, Arteta has prioritized his system over the players inside there. And that was why we are talking about this ESR thing. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful segue. You said he brought ESR in.
Mm-hmm.
I joined ARTV in week 5. That's when I started joining their conversations. And by week 6, it was like a joke. I was telling these guys after we lost, it was a Europa League game that night. Boomsy was on there, and I might say that, man, this guy has a 10 on the bench in the reserves, not playing. Why don't you play ESR in Europa League? But when we started,
he was bedding in ESR. ESR was injured. That is the part I would never agree with you. We all know ESR was injured.
He was not injured. This same
there has to be a bedding period. You don't throw in an injured young player.
He was not okay. Why did he make in against Chelsea when he was desperate?
At the time he wanted to play Chelsea, the coach was fully convinced. The guy was ready. A lot of you. The coach wanted him to play.
The coach had made sure that we had lost enough points because he was not convinced then. At the end of the last point, enough points. The season is a 38 game season. It doesn't start from December. We are 9th. We might not qualify for Europe again.
So when you're done with you, let me talk react, Abi.
Please do.
So I've told you right from the beginning, I do not have an issue with the fact that we are 9th, and it's not good enough for us now. Do you understand? And I also agree with you that look, there's a lot more that can be done in terms of improving the team. But what I'm saying right now is that to say that there's been no improvement is not true. The season is not even over yet. A lot can still happen. There's still 9 matches to play, 27 points. A lot can happen now.
See, what we are talking about, what we are now.
When ESR came in, hold on.
To discuss what we are now, as at now.
Yeah, where we are right now.
Tomorrow we can score 10 goals and the stats will change. Tomorrow we can score 10 goals and the stats will change. No problem.
Tomorrow we may also lose by 10 and it get worse.
Exactly.
Yeah, football. So you cannot count what you have not achieved. But what I'm saying, and the hill upon which I am saying all I'm saying, is that there's been an improvement. So all these on Boomsies,
I give you that.
Boomsies, whatever. That is not true. Within the same season, the defense has improved. Within the same season, the midfield has improved. Yes, we're 10th. Yes, it's not good enough. Of course, it's not good enough.
Because
let me tell you.
Wait now.
Hold on. Upper stats that you read.
You said
it is very, very dishonest.
I said yes.
Both you and I, we've seen matches where Oba has missed chances.
The stats don't back it. Come on now. Let's not be dishonest here.
Dishonest about what?
The stats back the fact that we've improved defensively. The stats.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's an improvement.
But you cannot say we've improved defensively and attacking wise because the stats don't back it up.
Have I told you that as
a
season,
our XG, we are ninth. We are ninth on our XG. That means we are right where we are.
Whether we're ninth or not, I'm not. Let me tell you, I am not comparing Arsenal with another team when I say we've improved. Improvement is relative. Arsenal may have improved, but other teams we're competing against may have improved better than Arsenal have. That's what I'm saying. Hold on. I'm not saying it's not the coach. See, the fault lies with a lot of people. The coach takes majority of the fault because at the end of the day, he's the coach.
Thank you.
If Arteta flukes to a league position or European win, of course he gets all the plaudits.
Exactly.
So if the team messes up, it will be him.
Thank you.
Like I told you, I'm not comparing Arsenal to another team. I saw someone start. I saw it start on XG. Right now, our XG and XGA is better than last season. It's better than Emery's second season, which is the basis for my argument. And it's better than games. And it's better than even it's better than Arteta's last whether 10 or 15 matches. Yes. Hold on, I'll find it for you. There's an improvement in terms of expected goals to be conceded and expected goals scored. There's an improvement.
No,
and that's what I'm telling you. Improvement is relative.
We are good. We are fifth. To be considered, we are fifth. I don't argue with that.
Whether we are fifth or not, that's not my argument.
Right, but you cannot tell me going forward we are better. It's not possible.
We are better.
This
is the point. It's about opinion. Your opinion is we're not better.
It's not opinion. This is fact. The stats don't back it up.
It's not a major improvement, but there's improvement. The team is moving in the right direction.
The stats don't back it up.
You can't tell me that every day. Trust the process. Trust the process. And we're not even going to be using Wenger.
The stats don't back it up.
Honestly, yeah. When you finish talking, I'll let you talk. When you finish talk.
See, Chief, you said we've improved defensively. I said yes. But I said that is the only place we've improved. We've not improved going forward.
So go ahead. When you finish.
Going forward and in midfield, we've not improved. Because the stats don't back it up. The stats back up the fact that we've improved defensively. We've only considered 32 goals, which is very good. But going forward, we are bad. Midfield, bad. Creatively, we are bad.
Yeah. Everything. So that is the function of the sample size you're using. So the disconnect between you and
we are
based on sample size.
13.
You are using the whole season. I have told you from January till December, we were terrible. From December onwards, we've improved. Is that difficult to listen?
Mr. C,
is that difficult to understand?
See. Season is 38 games, right? It starts from August.
Exactly.
Does it start in December? It doesn't start December 26th.
It's what CJ Martin is saying that the season. See, let me tell you, the season starts at the beginning of the season.
December 26th.
You don't understand. See. So can I talk now? Because I don't want your people thinking I'm shouting over you. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Please.
All right.
So my people.
Part of where we have a fundamental disagreement is, I think, on your sample size. You want to sneak in Wenger's era. I will not allow that. Arsenal was much more. We were much more stable under Wenger, except the last two seasons under Wenger. Even at that season under Wenger, we had Ozil. We had Ramsey, who was firing, going in, scoring. Hold on. By the time, what is it called? By the time Emery came, Emery's first season was neither here nor there. I think we did okay. By my standard, we didn't do well because we had about 4 or 5 matches, and we needed 1 point to make what is it called? To make UCL. And we never got 1 point. So for me, and then the reason why Emery was sacked was obviously his last season. So when you factor in all of that, Arsenal we were at our wit end. We had reached rock bottom. I remember a match where when City came to Emirates, and they kept showing Arteta's face. I think we lost that match by 3 or 4, 5-0. I can't remember. Hold on, let me talk. Make I talk my own.
And they bashed us. We are losing.
Let me talk.
On the game, they bashed us.
I'm making a case now.
We lost 8 games. We've lost 8 games out of this season.
You still don't understand my point. Maybe Papu would explain what I've been saying all day. Maybe he'll explain to you. We have not improved in leaps and bounds. We have improved maybe slightly, but yes, there's an improvement. Like I said again, from the beginning of the season towards November, we were in shambles. We lost to Burnley at home. We lost to Leicester at home. I think we lost to Wolves at home. If you check my tweets, that period I tweeted Arteta out because I could not stand it. I did. And that's why I told you, my love for Arteta is not beyond reproach. When he messes up, I would say it. And that's the way Wenger was the only coach I found difficult to what is it called? So what I'm saying in
essence, and that's a question, Seed.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So let's just be fair here, right? So we agree on one thing. Yeah. Like you, I, and Annie, we agree that defensively we have been better, right? We've been more solid structurally and.
Yeah, sorry, my brother. Sorry.
No, you're fine. So we'll be more solid defensively, and we.
Papu.
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, please repeat. I beg.
So like we were saying.
I can hear you now.
Yeah. So defensively, we agree that we are better, right? We've gotten better. But so now you're talking about some of the losses, like the embarrassing losses we've had this season, and you're saying that.
Yeah.
You were talking about how that was such a low point for you and how you did not really enjoy that and how you were tweeting Arteta out. So why do you have so much faith?
Yeah.
Where's your faith coming?
Yeah, so, to answer you in a nutshell, and I'm going to refer to what I said to Annie earlier, and I think that's where we have the major disconnect. And I'm not going to be unnecessarily supportive of the beginning of the season. From the beginning, and I'm going to repeat it, from the beginning to around November, we didn't do well. I'm not going to lie about that. And my reasons why I think we didn't, I have explained. I thought the guy being a newbie, and for me, I think we underestimate the effect of a proper preseason for a newbie manager who, in his mind, came to a team that was rock bottom. So he had a particular, and I didn't refer to it. He had a particular, and whether it is a wrong whatever or right, I'm not gonna judge it. So the guy came with the mindset, and that's the whole idea. We're not employing you to come and do the same thing we were doing that we thought was wrong. We're employing you to come in and do something different. So the guy came in, he thought, okay, the style of play is not it. Defensively, these guys are in shambles. And it was even evident. Emery, we were all sorts. Do you understand? So he had an idea of what he wanted to do. But where the guy knew what he was doing was when he took over immediately, he didn't bring wholesale changes. He continued with what he met on ground. He said everybody had a clean slate. He brought in Ozil. I think before he had what is it called? He caught COVID. He brought in Ozil. We saw some improvements in the way we played and all of that. We won the FA Cup. At the beginning of, if in my opinion, if Arteta had a proper preseason, he probably would have used that period, of course, getting his players early, tried his 4-2-3-1 or 4-4-2 or 4-5, whatever I wanted to do. Some of the structure he started using in March, he would have tried it. Do you understand? But he came into when the league started trying all sorts. He decided for whatever reason that he didn't want to play Ozil, whether it backfired or not. At a point, a lot of Arsenal fans who supported.
In your opinion, did it backfire?
Well, so the Ozil thing for me, we wouldn't know. You know why? Because there were some matches, honestly, and you can call me a fraud, I don't mind. We will not know. I like Ozil. Do you understand? And earlier when these guys were talking earlier, someone was saying that if you wanted a team of runners, would have bought what's this Jamaican guy's name? But when you look at modern coaches, I watched an interview of Pep. I watched an interview of Tuchel or whatever his name is. I watched Klopp. Every coach wants players to run. You see, in fact, Arteta copies a lot of the way he says, "Look, we must run." At times he says the team must suffer. What he means by suffering is that your players must run. You must earn your right to play. That's the way the EPL is right now. If you're playing, even if you're playing, which team is at the bottom, Sheffield or whatever, if you don't earn your right to play, on a good day, they would beat you. Do you understand? That's what the guy means by, look, I want players, I want runners. Running means hard working. And I think a part of that is what affected Oba's game, to be honest. There's a new structure. You have a coach who now wants a striker. First of all, he moved him to the left. He felt Oba is more effective coming in from the left. Whether that, of course, that must have. So when you're trying a new style, of course, you will go down, and then whether you begin to improve from there is another thing. So Oba now started supporting the defense a lot more. Of course, that affected his goal ratio or whatever. Do you understand? And then from there, there's been improvement. So by December, he didn't want to use Ozil. So the question you asked was Ozil, did he work? So if Ozil had played, maybe would have been able to. But when he brought in Ozil, things changed now. Remember Emery? There was a large under Emery. He didn't play Ozil for some period. People shouted. He brought in Ozil. I don't think it really worked. I think the man bowed to pressure, and because things didn't work out. So the guy said, look.
Sid, when you are talking, please be giving us context. When I be talking, I'll be giving you the years. I'll be giving you the stats. In
fact, I have my stats, but I'm not a
No. Then you're yes now.
I watch football from my own prism. You know, I told you, we may watch football differently. You may watch football looking for stats. I watch football looking for.
I've not missed an Arsenal game this season.
You understand? So
I've not missed an Arsenal game this season. Not one.
I won't say I've missed any too. I won't say I've missed any. I've watched. In fact, even when we're losing and it was terrible.
We didn't watch out. That's the goal. So you're saying if you are saying that we see, see, you know me now. I've given you that defense. But if you keep saying that with our build-up players improve,
you get the defense because you do not have our pattern of play.
There's literally no stats that back it up that we are better going forward, or better in midfield. We are not.
But what I'm saying, at the beginning of the season, it wasn't it. At the point, some Arsenal players were making excuses for Arteta. Oh, we don't need the 10. I wasn't in that school of thought.
Sid, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Let's not dwell on this whole thing, right? Let's kind of shift gears a little bit. I want to take the question that Sid, or actually the comment that Sid just made about the fact that a lot of the games, or most of the games.
Please, I'll take that. I've seen it. I'll take that.
I talk to it. I'll speak to it as well now.
That is crap.
It is not.
That is total crap.
It is fact. That is fact.
That is not fact. There's no every game you play, every team makes mistakes. What you do is you capitalize on your opponent's mistakes to score goals. And that was what Arteta did very well last season in our FA Cup run. In our FA Cup run, City, Chelsea, we drew them back. We drew them and we hit them on the counter. That is it. Your system, you've had 18 months to a team and they're making mistakes. And you keep blaming the players. Come on. In our team this season, we've had Cedric make mistake. Luis, Xhaka, Willian, every team, every game you play, there will be mistakes. It's how your system protects your players from conceding that makes it make sense. Liverpool make mistakes too now.
Okay. So can I talk now?
Are we going to blame your different players? Let's not make mistakes now. City make mistakes now. It's how your team recovers to protect your. But your system doesn't make it easy for your team to recover and protect each other. So you can't be blaming the players all the time. 18 months. He's had this job for 18 months. I've been making mistakes. I don't keep blaming the players. You give me 60 players, they'll make mistakes. You blame them again.
All right. So can I talk now? So whether Arteta has had the job for 5 years or 10 years, it won't change the fact that players were making mistakes. The goal against Burnley, will Arteta wear a jersey to go and pass the way Xhaka did? The goal we considered against Burnley, will Arteta wear a shirt to go and cut?
Okay, now if he doesn't like Xhaka, he can take Xhaka complete out of the team. That same Xhaka started 16 games for 90 minutes. Okay. That same Xhaka has played 16 straight games for 90 minutes. Since December 26, Xhaka has played 16 straight games, 90 minutes.
Okay, so can I talk?
If Xhaka is a problem, then you take him out. If Luis is a problem, then take him out.
Don't mind them.
But you keep playing those same players
is what with your system. Saying here. We were considering, but that aside, like I told you here, facts are sacred. No matter how you want to splice and dice it, whether Arteta has had the job for 10 years or 15 years, it still doesn't stop the fact that players were making mistakes that the coach will never have coached you to make. What structure are you talking about? When you're the last man. Oh,
this man, say, wait. See. The manager said they should play out of the back.
Okay.
He instructed, and that same thing happened with Olympiacos. Leno, you have a goal. Wait. See, you have a goalkeeper that is not good with the ball at his feet.
Which one is that?
But Leno, you have Martinez.
I don't agree. Leno is not good with the ball at his feet.
You don't agree that Leno is not good with the ball at his feet.
I don't.
With all the mistakes Leno has made this season, we don't watch football. We watch
so the Burnley mistake, you blame it on Leno or who? Xhaka. The mistake. Okay, so
that is the system.
By, what is
that's why I blame the manager. That is the system.
Ceballos against
we saw that Burnley. See, let me give you an example. See, let me give you an example.
You blame the coach for those ones.
Wait, let me give you an example. 3 days before we played Burnley played Leicester. And the same way they scored, they pressed us, won the ball off Xhaka and scored. That's the same way they pressed Tielemans. Won the ball off Tielemans and went to go and score. So, you see, Arteta is a manager. You are watching that these guys, they press your defenders and they press your goalkeeper. But you sit there to play against Burnley to play that same way.
So you want the coach to abandon his tactics because
it's not working. That's what we're just saying. Consistent, it's not working.
I do not agree with you. What you would do as a coach who wants to go and win, is you will make your players master the tactics. You will show them. This guy, hold on, let me talk.
Okay, now that they've not mastered the tactics, who is at fault? The players.
The coach will tell the players, look at what they've done to this team. They like to what is it called? They like to press and all of that. Do not fall into those traps. Release the ball early and all of that. If after giving them all those information, the players will decide to go and make the mistake.
Okay. Another example, Olympiacos.
Okay. So
Ceballos made the same mistake. See, different players. This is not Xhaka now. Ceballos. So what do you blame? Ceballos again.
See, on the Ceballos
Benfica, Partey.
So you blame the coach for all of those. You blame the coach. So Xhaka's mistake. And I'm not blaming Xhaka.
You insist on a system.
You blame it on the coach.
Wait, Sid. You insist on a system. Wait, Sid. You insist on a system that the players cannot. Wait, Sid now. You insist on a system that the players cannot execute.
You will blame Arteta. See, me, I've come to the fact that
we insist on a system the players cannot execute. So who do you blame? They can't execute it now.
See the goal. Okay, so see the goal. See the wayward pass Cedric made to what's this guy? Gabriel versus Villa. Okay, so that is on the coach as well.
Okay, why couldn't we score? 90 minutes, you couldn't score. Why?
No, see, now you're bringing another dimension.
Oh, no, see.
You're bringing another dimension.
See, you are saying about errors attacking. Why did you score?
Talking about errors leading to goals. Of course. See, why do you think players like Pep, coaches like Pep, they don't, when Pep got to City, he met this Argentine defender who was okay by our standard. What's his name? He pinned him. He brought a goalkeeper from...
See. He beat Otamendi, he beat Mangala, he beat players.
What's her name?
Arsenal is not City. We don't have the resources to keep winning players every season. We don't have the resources.
Let him talk.
No. See, we don't have the resources now.
We don't have to do what?
We don't have the resources to be winning players. It's not possible.
No, I'm not asking him to bin players now. I'm not asking him, but at
some point, exactly. Then you make them better in 18 months. In 18 months, if we are still making the same mistakes, are we better?
We don't see some of these mistakes. When you see, and it's even normal when you try to play out from the back. Yeah, when you try to play out from the back, you're prone to those mistakes. The only way to cut out that mistake 100%, even Pep, what is it called? City. They still make those mistakes still happen once in a while. I think I watched their match against Leicester or was it Aston Villa?
Exactly. That
is a team with vastly more superior players.
Exactly. And they still make mistakes. Thank you.
Now you see we're agreeing. If your structure is to play out, is to build from the back, where you want to, once you beat the first set of press, you go on and have joy. Those mistakes must happen once in a while. Even when the team becomes perfect. Once in a while. And that's the process. We're on our way to something.
But in our case, when those mistakes happen, we get punished.
To Emery, that Czech almost passed the ball into the net.
But see, we're saying the same thing. See, today, this is Luis made that mistake where they gave him the ball and he passed the ball to the opposition striker's leg, where Leno quickly came out and that one missed the chance. See, but I'm talking about in our own case, our mistakes get punished.
See.
So if I'm saying
A
punish,
genius is someone who is
who
convinced about his ways, even when everybody thinks he's mad. This guy is convinced that this is the way this team must play. I have seen patches where he worked. I think against Leicester, was it against even Burnley? Our first goal against Burnley. We were playing from the back. People were shouting, playing from the back. Suddenly we beat the first press, and then Oba got the goal. Against Leicester, we were building from the back. It was almost like knife edge. But we beat the first press. We went on. So we've seen instances where he worked. And when he worked,
exactly.
All of us are happy.
At the same time, those same instances have cost us. So
yeah, he will now.
What's the balance? Sid, exactly.
You will make mistakes.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Sid. Let me ask you. So where do we balance it?
Upgrade, I see. Yes, so hold on. Coaches must take credit because when and I tweeted that thing because of you. When Partey scored against Egypt, somebody said, "Oh, his goal scoring has improved." Partey has been wayward. Shooting has been wayward. Now they are coaching him for it. If he goes and scores two long range goals,
Elneny is scoring long range goals before he came to Arsenal.
If he messes up, the coach takes the flak, and that's my school of thought too. When the coach messes up, give them the flak 100%. But when things work, even if not fluke, they must take the credit. What are you saying? So back to what we're saying. That is the process. In the process, there must be failures, and that's why if you're a project manager, they say fast fail. You fail quickly, you begin again, and that's it. And I like the fact that, and part of the reasons why I disliked Emery was that if you're a coach and you're convinced this is the way you want, and that's why one of the reasons I love Wenger. Wenger has a stubborn insistence on his ways. Whether you like him, I want to bring him a youth boy, a small boy, hold on. He will make mistakes, but he will learn. At the end of the day, if he learns, he makes. The guy, Arteta right now is the coach. He thinks the best way forward is to play this way. We've seen patches of, and then we've seen mistakes. And that's part of the process. Yes, I'm not arguing with you, we're ninth. It's not good enough for Arsenal FC. We should be better. But that's the reality. We've made mistakes at the beginning of the season. From a certain period, if from the beginning of the season up until now, I do not see an improvement, I swear to God, I'll be on number one Arteta out. But I've seen mistakes. And
again, you're only talking about marginal improvement in one area.
So marginal, no matter how marginal or benign, is it an improvement? No.
Every team in the league makes marginal improvements now. Everything makes marginal improvements now. So where are we?
No improvement is different from marginal improvement. Do we agree on that? People talk because your nose don't go up and down. You won't begin fraud. No improvement and marginal improvement. Is it the same?
Yeah, just one way, no path.
And that is where I stand. Marginal improvement, whatever improvement, there's been an improvement. Calm down. Some of you, let me tell you, some of you just don't like the guy, and I get it.
Well,
and it's fine.
Sid, right? See, here's the thing. I think we all have our different metrics or whatever we are judging.
Of course, you know that's why I keep saying opinion. My opinion.
Of course, right? And I think for some people, I've heard different things, right? So I don't think you can put everybody in the same bucket in terms of.
100%.
Right. So some people are complaining because they want to be high up the table. Some people are complaining
I want to be high up the table.
Some people are complaining because they don't care about being higher up the table right now, but they want to see a path in terms of, do we look like we are trending in the right direction, right? And if you ask people, I don't think they'll.
Our last game, we lost to, drawn to, and then one.
You think we are trending in the right direction?
Yes.
Tell me about that. Why do you?
So, and I'm going to refer back from December till date.
Yes, stop saying December. December,
the league does not start in December now. I agree, but every season, I think for most teams, I mean, and if you notice, and I may not be totally 100% with my facts, but at the beginning of this season, Man City had some terrible spells. Yeah. But at some point, they improved. So if I say Arsenal had some terrible spells, unfortunately, our own terrible spells lasted longer and it has destroyed the whole season. And which is where we are now.
And who was in charge? Who was in charge?
I agree. It's the coach. I've not said the coach.
Okay, I saw your friend saying we are leaking goals. Okay, we are leaking goals, but we are not scoring goals, and we are knights. Okay, now we've showed up when you bring in a coach, and we've not got up. What is the problem?
See, when you bring in a coach, and the coach, and so see exactly. So at the beginning,
yes, I want to sack Arteta. I want to
sack
Arteta.
Papu, at the beginning,
I want him gone.
You can want him gone now, but unfortunately,
okay. So here's the thing. Let's just.
It's not up to you, Annie. Now
let's be clear, right?
No.
It's not up to you to.
No comments, Nina. No. I want him gone.
To make him stay. It's not up to you to make him go.
See, let me tell you all of us, we are fans.
Papu,
there are fans that don't like their managers. There are fans that don't like their managers.
Can I say something? So I saw a stat. I think your people now, Annie race people, the Athletic, 9 people be that too. It's part of the fraud. You can't deny them. They said they did a survey. Unfortunately, the survey says 87.5% of the team, 87.5 respondents believe the team is well run. Number one, let me talk. 71% are okay with the performance of the team this season. 75% believe Arsenal is playing entertainment football. 87.5 are okay with Arsenal.
I saw that. I read it.
No, be me talking.
Sid, are you part of? Are you part?
See, exactly. See. Now project. Now project.
They did not ask me.
They sent out surveys, right? And people ask those surveys. And you as an attendant, I'm very sure that you filled your own survey. And said we play attending football.
Stats do not lie. They asked, I don't know their sample size, maybe 100 people, maybe 1,000
people. It could be 10 people, it could be 20 people that
it could even be half a person. You don't know, I don't know. You don't know. But the fact that a couple of people believe this shows that, see, opinions will always be divided.
Okay, that's opinions. But now,
opinions will 100% be always divided.
I'm listening at facts for you. I'm not listening to opinions.
The stat is not fact. I've also told you facts.
The fact is that we've only scored 40 goals. With 29 games, scored 40 goals. Guys. Basically, a goal a game.
Hold on.
1.2 goals a game.
Hold on. I want to do something. So there's like 20 people on this stream. Can we?
Because you know where to. So you be INEC, Papu. You be INEC. No.
I want to get that same 71%. No, I'm not gonna do that.
No.
Let's continue.
When by so is busy giving out people recharge cards so that they will vote. You know that girl now. She be APC. She's giving recharge cards to people.
See, I love the fact that you are really optimistic about this quote unquote process.
Hold on. I've been still to talk.
Sid. Mikel Arteta said that to be a top team, we need to score 90 to 100 goals every season. Not my words, Arteta's words.
Okay.
And now, the same team is managing. That's when he joined, when he signed. Now the same team, when the same player, the same person now. We're on 40 goals.
Athletic now, anyway, people is on the period.
We're on 40 goals. So is it fair to say that we are underperforming even Mikel Arteta's, his own output?
Buhari said
what the top team is.
Buhari said Nigeria dollar will be $1 to $50, whatever. It is one thing to say, it is one thing to get there and see the facts on ground. Do you understand? Honestly.
Okay, the fact of that is that he made the golden boot winner.
Hold on. On a more serious note, and football is a funny game. Do you understand? So this guy thinks, okay, so this is the way we need to play. He's sat on the outside and he's looking at the way Arsenal is playing, and he's thinking there's a disconnect between the attack and the defense. Right now in football, defense is not just the job of the defenders alone. Everybody must do his part. So unfortunately, the guy said, okay, Oba, bring assist on the left-hand side. It has affected Oba. A lot of things are responsible for why the team is not scoring. I agree with you. The guy has placed a lot of emphasis. He is. You quickly come out and Papu. You quickly come out and I say, you are against me. So the guy has placed a lot of emphasis on the defense, whether to the detriment of the team. I agree. But going forward, has there been so like I told you, there's been an improvement. If we had continued that run from the beginning of the season till now, we will not be having this conversation. The reason I'm optimistic is because even within the short sample size of that period, I've seen the guy change his ways. There was a time we went to.
Can I ask you a question, Sid? Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
So you attributed the fact that the fact that we are where we are now to the way we started the season, right?
Yeah, that's why we're 9th on the table now.
You also know, or you remember that we were in the manager eventually made some drastic changes, right? That maybe you could say, okay, got us back on the right path. But then it took. Do you remember what it took for him to make those changes?
I did. See, Papu.
Does that tell you?
Okay, except you want to be exhibiting XGHL here. You know what XGHL means? Yeah? Expected dishonesty level. That is what you and Anya are exhibiting. I agree with you.
I'm just asking you a question.
Michel's stubborn insistence on his ways is part of the reason why we are here. And also, you can also blame, part of it will probably go to the board, and part of it on some other factors. So he brought in Partey. Not the board, well, the recruitment team or whatever. So the guys earlier were speaking. The guy wanted Aouar, whatever the guy's name. Yeah, he wanted Aouar and he wanted Partey. They said Aouar's brother wanted some outrageous money, and that was the reason we didn't get him. But the guy believed that was one fundamental part of his will. We didn't get it. At that point in time, I think he must have decided that, look, I'm not going to be playing Ozil. But they didn't get him. Unfortunately, Partey was breaking down. Do you remember this season? And whether it's Ozil's fault or whether it's Arteta's fault or not, I agree. We have played Lacazette as a 10. We have played what's it called? That boy that went on loan to Newcastle as a 10. Who else did we play as a 10? So he's made mistakes. And you remember at the beginning, I said, when you hire a rookie and make him the MD of your company, you should expect rookie mistakes. You should expect a lot of learning.
Thank you. So
Sidon,
you cannot now say that we as fans. You cannot say we as fans that don't see the progress you see. Should not say that you don't get him out.
You decided not to see it. It's deliberate. Your decision not to see
I've told you this. You decided.
You
I looked at the facts. You said we improved defensively. Fine. I gave you that. For any other place.
You don't like him.
Nothing says we improved any other way.
You will never see.
Nothing.
Honestly, when I see
going forward,
when you hate something, when you don't like something from the beginning, you already have a biased mindset.
Sit up. You said we've improved defensively. I said, did I not agree with you? And I've said, okay, show me. Give me any stats to sit up. Give me any stats to show. Sit up. We started winning when? December 26th. The season did not start December 26th.
I don't agree down with you.
It started in August. You understand?
Yes.
So when I'm bringing stats, I'm not bringing stats from December 26th.
You see, yeah.
At the end of the season, they will not say that December 26th is when we start season. Okay, because from December 26th to May 23, that the season is going to end. That's the only games they're counting. They're not going to say that. Oh, after we finish fourth from December 26 to May 23.
I'm looking for a stats that I saw. I didn't come up with that, but I'll find it for you.
The season started in August. I'm going to count the games. Lost, win, draw. Everything, every exit. We're going to count those games from August to now. The sample size, a Premier League season doesn't consist of 10 games.
Oh my God.
It's 38 games. And we use those 38 games to bring out sample. You said that our defense has improved. I said fine. We've only considered 32 goals this season. I said fine, I agree with that. But in other way, we've not improved. And you can't keep saying that I'm being biased. That's why I don't see it. If I can say that we've improved defensively, why am I not biased to the other aspects?
Okay, I agree with you. But so we spoke earlier about marginal improvement. Is marginal improvement an improvement?
Yes.
That's all. I rest my case, my lord.
Marginal improvement.
Apple, my lord. I rest my case.
Wait, okay, exactly. Again, marginal improvement in the context of this season or previous seasons.
This season, you said we have marginally improved. You're not happy.
We are not as shit as we used to be now.
I'm going to.
But am I going to look at us and say this is a team that used to be 5th and 6th, and we are 9th, and I'll say I'm happy with the marginal improvements knowing we are 9th. Who brought us to 9th? Who brought us down to 9th?
Can I talk?
Mikel Arteta.
Yes.
No, anybody.
Yeah, I agree.
So why should I be happy that he has taken us from 15th to 10th to 11th from 11th to 10th to 9th? I should be happy. I can't be happy.
You're not happy.
This is a team that's
marginal improvement. It's marginal improvement. Remember, I told you I am not comparing Arsenal with any other team. I am comparing Arsenal with Arsenal. And I've told you this season, this season it's been a shambles. But in the midst of the shambles, when you look deeper, there have been improvements. And you have agreed that there... Hold on.
Sit up. We can look deeper into Nigeria and say that there's improvement under Buhari.
You have agreed.
We can look deeper into Nigeria and say there's improvement under Buhari.
But you're not happy with the improvement. You said it's marginal. I agree. You want 40% improvement, but you're getting 0.01. Do you understand? Let me tell you, supposing we're moving backwards, I would be totally on board with you. You agree that there's been marginal, which means you're old.
I only said defensive.
You are not.
I only see. Don't put in my mouth. I only said defensively. Papu, you are here. I've only agreed that we've improved defensively. Anywhere else, I said no.
Is the defense part of the team?
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. We've turned a goal scorer into a pariah.
Is it?
We've turned a gunman into a pariah.
I agree with you. So let's talk about Oba here. We've turned a goal scorer into whatever. But that has not been entirely down to the coach. Except you don't want to.
And I've told you.
The guy had issues with his mom.
Oba only gets one game, one shot per game.
Even the match, hold on. Even the match against what is it called? Olympiacos. Was it Olympiacos or which team did we play last? That Oba was 1-on-1 with the keeper and he missed it. Oba misses goals, but he scores a lot more. Well, I think he scores a lot more than he misses or so. I'm not too sure.
Under Emery's first season,
you can't entirely
under Emery's first season. Let me see. Come, see. After this argument, you want the start? I will send them to you. I'll send them to Papu. I can send them to you. You can DM everybody. You can DM to everybody.
If we believe on stats, I will never agree with you that Kanu is a footballer or
Oba's XG.
So I don't watch football for stats. I look beyond stats.
You don't look for stats. It's not part of football. It's possession, shot on goal. Are they not part of football?
If stats was the thing, I doubt would if we look at
when Arsenal signs players, what do we use? It's not stats DNA
or whatever.
It's not stats DNA we use to sign players.
We probably would say he's not a good player.
See, your club uses stats DNA to sign players.
Yeah, so you cannot tell me that's the club. I'm not the club. I don't run the club.
Exactly, man. But I'm just telling you that the club uses stats DNA to sign players. You cannot say
position is important. Don't get me wrong. And Papu will bear me witness. Have I said today that position is not important?
No, it's not you. I think she's replying.
Have I said that position is not important?
She's replying to that Sidmatics. She's not replying to you.
Improvement is improvement, whether it's marginal. So let's even take it to management world. You give someone, okay, so grow by whatever, grow by 41%, and it grows by 2%. You're not happy with the level of growth that you have set, which is fine. But you can't deny the fact that the guy has improved.
Okay, so if you now thank you, management. So if you don't meet that target, wait. If you don't meet that target, are you not on the chopping block? Sid, why you don't meet that? Why you don't meet that target? Are you not on the chopping block?
I don't like when people they dishonest. I'm not. No, have I blamed Oba's mother here, Annie?
No.
You said you're talking all this rubbish and saying they are blaming Oba's mother. I'm not blaming Oba's mother. I'm talking about why there's been a loss of form for Oba. There are so many reasons.
But and I'm saying the reasons is falls on the coach. We're not giving him enough chances. The ones they gave him has reduced by half.
I saw the ones that they've given. Yes, I agree. Goal scoring chance has reduced by half because the coach is trying to make the team more compact. More
compact, and we have lost trajectory.
Created by Oba, big chances. Has he scored all of? Did he score all of them? Players would miss goals now. I don't see you for dream. I'm reading what you talk. if you talk the thing way no day in tune with what I'm saying, I go address them. I don't see you for dream outright. You my person. So I don't see you for dream at all.
See now politician. This guy now politician.
I don't see how with my dream.
See,
But
he's arguing the same way he argues on Twitter. He's arguing the same way he argues on Twitter. Just in the corner. Just
don't
in the
quote
corner.
me.
Not taking a proper position. He's just in the corner. I came here, like I said, I came here with
Annie.
Because I knew people were going to say this.
Annie.
I knew people were going to blame every other person but the man in charge.
Who is not
You
blaming the
understand?
manager? Have I not blamed the manager today?
See.
Blame Arteta. I agree, but there's been marginal improvement. Using your word, marginal is an improvement.
Sid. Let me give you something.
Bring your start. I have a start.
Wait. Pepe last season had the highest amount. Wait. Pepe last season had the highest amount of overall chances created in our team.
Mm-hmm.
Highest amount. He went on to assist in both the semi-final of the FA Cup.
Exactly.
And the final of the FA Cup.
Arteta for Oba's loss of form. It happened. And I'm not blaming Oba. You cannot be consistent for 10 years and not lose form one day.
Okay, Oba is not getting the chances he used to get. Why can't I blame Arteta for that? Oba is not getting the chances he used to get. I just told you, it's right here. He's averaging 1.1 shots per game. His previous season has been 2.5,
I saw his
2.9,
stats.
and
Let me share this
2.6.
stat with you. I saw his stats. Outright, the comment did my face, so when I see it, I must talk.
He's averaging only
focus on your
1.1
comment,
shots
don't
per
comment.
game this season. Oba.
So let me tell you something I saw. So it says 2020, yeah. Shots was 8.4. Shots against. So let me even start from Emery. Okay, and I'm talking about Emery's second season because that was the foundation for which Emery
only had 13 games. In that same season, after that 18, I had the same number of games. 15. So show me at that one as well.
I will show you. Calm down.
See.
Calm down now. If I didn't show you,
see,
talk now.
Wait. See, last season was divided into half.
I will show you.
Emery had 13 games last season.
I will show you.
Lumberg had about 3 or 4 games last season.
I will show
and
you.
The remaining 18, Arteta had it. So
okay.
if you're going to bring up that fact, bring Emery's 13.
I will. Calm down.
And bring Arteta's 18 last season.
Okay, all right. Can I go now?
Please.
Okay. So the foundation for which Emery was sacked was the second season that was a total shambles, and it took Arsenal to, in fact, to the great beyond.
But I'm going thank you. Please.
Hold on.
Where were we when Emery was sacked? Please tell me that. Arsenal was 8th when Emery was sacked. Wait. Let me tell you, we were just 4 points behind 5th. 4 points behind 5th. We were above United and above Spurs when Emery was sacked. Now, tell me end of last season, where those teams finished.
So let me finish what I'm saying now. Come on, address what you want. Okay. So Emery 2020, yeah. Shots by Arsenal 13.4%. Shot against was 16.5, which brings me back to what I was saying earlier. We're constantly being outshot by our rivals.
Okay.
Expected goals was 1.5. Expected goals against was 1.6. So I'm going to leave out Ljungberg here. When Arteta came in, the shot reduced to 8.4%. Shots against went to 13.9. Expected goals was 1.3. Yeah? Listen, and expected goals against was 1.48. 2021, which we all agreed has been abysmal. Shots by Arsenal, 11.9. Shots against Arsenal, 11.5. Expected goals by Arsenal, 1.4. Expected goals against, 1.2. Marginal again. But is that an improvement or not?
2021. How many games have we played in 2021?
See, you know where we will never agree on some things.
No, you said 2021. 2021. In January, you only played 4 games. So in February, you only played 2 games. In March, you played 5 games. So you're telling me I should take 10 games.
It may get better.
I should take 10 games as a sample size.
We have not finished the
10
season.
games.
It may get worse. It may get better. But we're talking about where we are right now. It may get worse. And I'm even factoring in the shambolic beginning of the season.
Okay.
So there's an improvement. No doubt. Everything supports the fact that there's an improvement. Whether it's marginal, whether it's total, whether it's 100%. I said it's marginal. There's been an improvement. We may not agree on it. We don't even need to agree on it. But there's an improvement. And that is the quantitative or whatever, quantitative. When you look at other factors, the structure of the team is better. Defensively, we're better. Our style of play is better. So what else?
Our style of play is better. In what way?
It's better.
In what way?
In what way? You didn't watch our matches.
See, we got match by we got wait. Let me talk now.
If we use this season alone as a sample size, pick from August till the end of the year, it was bad. Pick from December till now.
Oh my God! Now see, stop saying December now. This is started December. I keep telling you now.
The same thing we're repeating. The same thing I don't saw.
We are saying the same thing over and over again. Let's talk from August to now. We've had more bad games than good games.
The same thing we're saying.
We have had more bad games than good games.
See, within a season, teams usually go through patches. Teams usually go through patches in a season. Fact or not.
Okay, yes.
Exactly. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
In fact, when you even look at teams that goes into relegation, so teams that escape relegation, it's the same pattern. They may start poorly, they find themselves in relegation, suddenly they start to pick up points. When you review the season, you must factor in the fact that at some point in the season, they got better. And that's what I'm saying. If you factor the whole season as a whole, and you do a management, whatever, it's been a bad season. But
thank you. That's
within that season.
And I want you to say that Arteta has taken the charge of us having a bad season. For us, let's not be giving us marginal improvement. It's been a bad season. Who has been in charge? Who has been responsible for the bad season?
Mikel Arteta. Improvement. Now you talk. I'm holding on to your words.
Mikel Arteta has been in charge in the bad season. And the man is lucky that the man is. He's very lucky that there was lockdown and fans were not in the stadium. We all know Arsenal fans. We all know how toxic that stadium can be.
But
if fans were in the stadium, he won't have a job now. But you won't be losing those games back to back. We lost 4 games, 5 games at home, back to back.
Conjecture. He still has the job. If the fans were there, perhaps the fans would have even understood the fact that, look, this is a young coach that didn't have a preseason, that had to battle COVID and all of that. But it's conjecture. So whether the fans are there, they may have booed and sacked him. The fans could have even booed, and the board
who I respect said it himself. He said certain managers are in the job right now because fans are not going in the stadium.
It's their luck. To be honest.
Exactly.
It's their luck. It's luck.
We as fans, me as an involved person, I can say that Arteta has made my team worse.
Hold on. So it is luck that there's no fans in the stadium.
Now 4 questions I carry come. Now 4 questions I carry come and I never finish one. So.
Please, let's move on to the next one.
Oh no, make they continue. I didn't.
Next question.
Let's move on to the next one.
Next question. All right, guys. So
can we finish by 6?
So it's a loaded question. Don't worry. If you, I can stay here all night if you guys want to stay all night. But I want to respect you guys' time.
Yeah.
Do you think this season? Do you think we're underperforming or overperforming? And if you think we're underperforming, tell us why. If you think we're overperforming, which in typical seed fashion, you might think we're overperforming. I want to know. Also, do you think we have good enough players to get to where we need to go? If we do, if we don't, then tell us how many we need.
So from the onset, let me let you know, we're not overperforming.
Are we underperforming?
Of course we're underperforming. Except you're not an Arsenal fan. Let's be honest. And that's me, I've told you from the onset, this is not even an argument. It's not an argument, except you want me to start, except you want to pay me to be on this other side. I can come up with
no.
Hold on. If you want me to be on the side of overperforming, if you credit my account right now, I will come up with Hold on. So let me say what I wanted to say.
All right, boss.
We are not. We're grossly underperforming.
Okay.
Grossly. And at the beginning of the season, a lot of things happens that heightens fans' expectations. Do you understand? So we won the FA Cup. The way we played en route to the FA Cup, I didn't like it. I don't know if Aneri or you liked it. We more or less soaked up pressure and we hit teams on the counter. Of course, that was not a lot of us were spoiled by the way Wenger plays his football. Do you understand? If that was the way Arsenal played when I started supporting them, I probably wouldn't have been an Arsenal fan. So I didn't like that kind of football.
Did you so you like George Graham's football then?
No, I watched a couple of George Graham's and it was just 1-0 and boring Arsenal and all of that. I didn't.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I became so at some point I was caught in between Chelsea and Arsenal.
Okay.
Wenger moved me totally to Arsenal. Wenger, and then so I'd known him from Monaco and all of that, but that's the story for another day.
Sure.
You know, so and the way he started, you know, the way he plays his football. So the build up. So let me just continue. The build up to winning the FA Cup, I didn't like the way we played, but I was happy we won it. Even the match against City was it two counters or whatever. I remember the first goal was a counter. I know, you know. So that season-ending performance, gave us a lot of hope. That okay, so this guy won FA Cup despite, you know, and then he brought in Partey. He wanted to bring in some other players. He wanted, you know, so we expected a lot, and then we're getting far lesser than.
Yes, you're saying he won a cup and then upgraded the team.
Well, he won a cup and upgraded the team. So upgrade too is a function of percentage, marginal upgrade. Do you understand? So he wanted. Hold on now. He wanted. I'm following anyway. This marginal upgrade though.
$45 million player now. Marginal
upgrade.
45 million. See, part of the issues we have at Arsenal. Let's not lie. And I've come to the terms with that fact. We loved it when Wenger was doing it. It was one of the things we used as what is it called for our support. So the man was shrewd. He'll bring in players, brought in Kolo at some, you know. But footballers had grown that. I think I as an Arsenal fan, I've come to terms with the fact that if you don't spend money in football, you will not do well. Football now is just about spending.
Okay.
And City, hold on. And Pep said it.
Because that's your point.
Pep said
that's your point can be countered.
Pep, why is your team such a great team? And he said, "We spend plenty money." When they asked Pep, people laughed at it, whether it was sarcasm. But the guy said it. He said, "Look, we spend money. You get so we must spend money." But
okay, so for the amount of money we spend, should we be nice?
Hold on. For a team who is looking to get back into the Champions League, 45 million is not a lot of money. Yes, we were lucky. There was the buyout clause in Partey's whatever that we exploited, and the guy also wanted a playmaker, whether he's a deep line playmaker or whatever. He wanted him, so he didn't get all the players he wanted eventually. But the summary of what I'm saying is it's an underwhelming season. I'm not even going to argue that with you. So the season may still end well. So if at the end of the season, Arsenal wins the Europa League and we make the Champions League, ask me that question. I might then tell you it's an overwhelming season. We have overperformed. Do you understand? But right now, as where we are right now, I'm not going to be arguing that.
So you think with a Europa League trophy we would have overperformed?
Yeah, I would think so.
In a season where we set out to try to get back into Europe,
have we won the Europa League?
You know,
we haven't won it before now. So if a coach goes ahead and wins it for us, and then we sneak our way back into the Champions League, of course, it's overperformance. So at the end of the day, isn't that what we all want? We want to get back in Champions League. We want to win the trophy.
Do you think we have personnel? You know, the right personnel in terms of players to get.
So right now if everybody is fit, we have a very solid first 11. If you look beyond that, we might have an issue. So yes, first 11, everybody on their day, we have a good team. But when you look beyond that, and when you now factor in the fact that you have a coach who is trying to copy his mentor, today he will just wake up and say, so Gabriel played excellently in the last match, and today he's just thinking, oh, I'm playing this team.
So you think Arteta is trying to copy paste what they use?
By far. See, everybody, we all have influences that we all have our influences now. Pep is a major influence on Arteta. It's obvious now. You get so Gabriel, so everybody wants to have a stable back four or back three or whatever. Pep does not have a stable back four. In fact, I don't think Pep has a stable team. I think Pep wants it. So Pep wants to get to a stage where I can pick anybody and they are performing at maximum. So I think was it against Liverpool. This young boy, Phil Foden, scored a fantastic goal. The next match, he didn't even play him. He brought in somebody else. Luckily, the quality is all over the place. They won again, which is what I think Arteta is trying to copy. Or I think we don't have that. First 11, we have that quality. There was a match we played. Gabriel was fantastic. And then we're playing the next match. Suddenly, he did not play Gabriel. He brought in Mari and brought in somebody else. So, I mean, that's the style, but
do you see one of the games? Do you see one of the games we played recently where you looked at our bench and you were like, "Whoa"?
Yeah. So
if you're saying
you may have a bench that is strong but skewed to a particular section of your team.
Oh, okay.
To the attack, we have a fantastic. You have on your bench. You have what is it called? You have a Martinelli on the bench. You have, and then you look at the defense too. You have what is it called? You have Gabriel sometimes on the bench. You have Mari sometimes on the bench. You have Cedric and all of that. So at times you look at the bench is really strong, but can it be better if the desire is to win the EPL again and to win the perhaps Champions League or get into UCL? Perhaps some players need to be brought in. I mean, better players need to be brought in for some players.
So what's the maximum level right now with the squad we have? How what's the maximum level that we deserve on the table in terms of results?
Right now.
Mm-hmm. So
this season.
Yeah, sure.
Honestly, for me, this season, because I've been an Arsenal fan for years, and I've had, if you know some of the crazy things I've done because of this team, I've had seasons where I thought we're going to go out rightly and win the league, and it messed up. So what I have decided to do as an Arsenal fan is I do not pin my hope. Right now, wherever we end up, now we go end up. So I'm not.
Papa.
No, seriously.
Come on. So see, stop when we want to start the season. You said in your mind, anywhere we end up, we end up. Beginning of the season. Okay, beginning of the season. Where did you think we end up?
I thought we'll be in top 4. I not go lie. I don't talk. What do I think now?
Okay.
But what I think and where we are is a totally so. See, and I think this is about life generally. You have expectations, and then things happen. And then you have to reevaluate your expectations. Did I ever think that Arsenal will lose 6 matches? No matter how bad our team is, we'll lose.
So Naja Gunas just said something. I want to ask you. What if we finish 15th and we win the Europa League? What would you do?
It's still we have made the Champions League. We have won a trophy. It's an okay season, but it's not an overwhelming season. Like, they put rubbish on my mouth. Yeah?
Okay.
If we finish, for example, now, if we finish 8th or 7th, and we win the Europa League, and we what is it called? We win the Europa League, we make Champions League. I would say that's a fantastic season, Because at the end of the day, we have qualified for the Champions League. We have won a trophy.
If we finish 15th?
No, I didn't say we finished 15th. Finish 15th, there's still a comma. Oh, we won the Champions, we won the Europa, we made, but our Arsenal go finish 15th. That's just 3 places from relegation now.
You got me.
What?
Look at the screen.
No, my Nigeria Gunner. If I come mainland, you go buy me beer.
Right.
Nigeria Gunner, they call somebody fraud. He will be chief fraud officer.
At the end of the last, all of them will be fraud. Make I know lie.
Even you, Papu.
I know.
You disguise well, but you see this anyway.
I know the eye.
So we're not gonna have an argument on right now. If I would be come on now, I'll be.
I still have questions. I have questions for you. I have questions for you.
All right.
So you see what Sid do? I ask him question. He go like this.
No, now I was direct now, Papu.
No, at least first things first, he said he's underperformed, but you now brought comma if we win the Europa League. But we are talking about right now.
So right
now, where we are right now.
Hold on, anyway. So if you know why I cannot. Okay, so except you tell me right now where we are we overperforming, underperforming? No, but there are other factors. The season has not ended yet. We're still in the competition. So anyway, if we win the Europa League and say we end up 7th and win the Europa League, knowing fully that the Europa League makes you go into the UCL, would you say that's been a failure as a season?
Oh no. Ask the guys on our TV.
Mm-hmm. So what is different from
I've
what
said that if we win Europa League, I will tattoo trust the process on my chest.
Mm-hmm. So Papu, what's the difference between what I have said and what you have said? You shall won't label me fraudster.
I was just asking you a question, to be honest. I wasn't.
If we win, but that's a big if. Right now, we're still in the quarterfinal. We're still far away from there.
So all the teams
where we are right now. You know,
all the teams.
Into. Do we have a very good squad?
Okay, forget this season. Forget this season. Say we next season, right? We go into next season and we say we're trying to challenge. We're trying to make top 4. And we're trying to get back in the Champions League and make top 4.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the team we have right now is good enough? If you don't, how far do you think this team is from being a proper top 4 team?
So the team is good right now, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it can be better. Okay, better in so many ways.
Like all things, yeah.
But see, every team can be better now. No team doesn't want to be. Every team can be better.
I'm going somewhere. So I expect that Arteta must have learned his lessons with the mistake he made at the beginning of the season and the impact that mistake has had till now. So I expect that the way he plays, he will not make those silly mistakes again. And also, so right now we have a couple of players that have improved us, but they are not even our players. So, for example, if Odegaard goes back, do we bring in another 10? If we don't bring in a 10 and Odegaard does not come back, what do we do? Would we say, so he would have players he wants, and then he must have learned based on the way he started the season. So if you give him all of those things, I mean, but me personally, yeah, and I maybe I have too much trust in the guy. I think the next season will be a better season for him, based on some of the things I've seen this season.
Based on the marginals, not the overall.
Based on the improvement.
Based on the margin. Based on the marginals.
Based on the
not the overall.
So do you think if we this season we are in 9th place, right? And we are let's just say we finished 9th this season.
Yeah.
What place? What league place finish next season would you look at and say, okay, we have really improved?
So if you finish 9th this season, yeah, with all the players we have right now, yeah, and I'm assuming Odegaard will stay. I'm assuming even if he doesn't bring in any other player, I'm assuming Odegaard will stay. But these things are difficult because you must also factor in form. So we keep all our players. We keep like I said, we keep Oba. If they don't hit the same form or if the form gets worse, what do we do? But let's assume all things being equal, ceteris paribus, players are fit, there's no injury.
That is really our assumption. All things being
equal. Okay. So all things being equal, I would expect at least we will be 4th next season. 4th at least. 4th, 5th.
4th or 5th?
Seriously.
Which one?
It's tough because let's not lie to ourselves. I'm a realist though. The top 4 have since gotten tougher from when Wenger left it. So top 4 used to be, Liverpool wasn't usually in the mix. Now you have, them. I don't need to mention any names. Spurs don't see us finish. There's a C finish with us and Spurs.
Well,
Spurs usually would try, and then St. Tottenham's Day will come.
With the way that teams have imploded this season, don't you think we missed out on a big opportunity?
We did, because we were part of the implosion. We also messed up.
Okay.
we should see if everything worked fine, and if they had gotten him the all he wanted, or he didn't have issues with whatever, this was a perfect season too, because it was topsy-turvy. You see West Ham now, they are there, but things have happened the way it is. You get so, but next season, if he keeps all the players and everything works out fine, and it takes the learnings from this season into the next season, if we make top 4, I wouldn't be surprised. But max 5th, or 5th is still a Europa League place, sure. But we should challenge strongly for top 4, and worst case, maybe 5th. Because I expect that by next season, should the West Ham be outperforming Arsenal, Leicester shouldn't outperform Arsenal next season. Those are my honest opinion. And see, mind you, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Since Papu is stuck.
I think it's stuck, but I can hear you.
Yeah. So mind you, yeah. There's also this part of me that believes that if you had given this Arsenal team to say a Brendan Rodgers with his level of experience, would probably be in Leicester's spot. So a lot of the issues is because Arteta is also inexperienced. And
I'm glad we agree on that.
No, seriously, I'm not saying it's not now. 1 year and there, you be beans now. You know, go buy. See, coaching especially, you know, go buy that experience for markets. You will suffer it and maybe, but unfortunately for him, and I think it was whether fortunately, because it's not easy to start your first job as the coach of a team as big as Arsenal. But fortunately for him, that was the starting point. So if you had gone to say a lower team, and then he learns how to manage people, how not to react in certain instances, how to say things differently, you get, because like I told you, when you are a rookie, you would see rookie mistake, no matter how much of a performer that rookie is. See, let me tell you, and this is what I think. Supposing Arsenal is even challenging for top 4 this season, I think there would have been 1 or 2 matches that you'd be like, what is this guy playing? Would have seen some of those things. You get so that's so I believe, of course, you can't discountenance the fact that he's learned in this past 18 months. So if he takes those learnings with the same player, we should do a lot better.
So you don't think we need a whole bunch of players next season?
I don't think so. I'm
okay.
a bunch. Right. Maybe 2 or 3 max. Maybe 2 or 3. So
then you're saying that next season, if you don't see the type of improvements
by December, if Arsenal is still in 9th,
I'm going to
be the one tweeting Arteta out. I'm supporting him right now because I see improvement.
Wow.
If we keep Ryan is a very good deputy. If we keep Ryan as our number 2 goalkeeper, if we keep Odegaard,
I like Ryan.
No, I love the guy. Honestly, I'm thinking, which match would the guy play? I like the guy. You get. I was even looking at last season stats.
It kind of leads me to
Ryan.
It leads me back into why is why is he not playing Ryan in the cup? Like,
well, see, I know Arteta is under pressure.
Oh yeah,
he's under pressure. The guy is under pressure. I'm telling you.
So
good performance hides a lot of rubbish.
Yeah.
When your team is not doing well, that's when Mary will be saying, "Why is the coach smiling during press interview? I don't like him."
I said it. I don't like his arrogance. I don't like
understand. If Arsenal was,
I don't hide my dislike for Mikel Arteta.
If Arsenal was say 3rd on the league, if Arteta goes to a press conference with a comedian act, people would like him.
Yeah, I would like him. I would like if the coach is doing it for my club.
So same thing we're saying.
See, I invest way too much emotionally and financially to the club for me to be happy about the club is. For the manager to be arrogant with where he's taking my club.
I don't see the arrogance in the press conference. So because of you.
It's arrogant the way he manages the players.
I went to watch that press conference again. I don't see the arrogance.
It's arrogant with the way he manages the players. Let's talk about the players. Pepe, Martinelli, Guendouzi.
Hold on.
Arrogant way. You are
my own question.
When you guys are ready for my next question, just let me.
My question is just, away from the way he's managing the players, what about the press conference got you saying you don't like him?
I just want see.
You just don't like
You
him.
are right. You said something. You said Emery. You got to a point you didn't like Emery.
But I never hated him. I didn't say I hated him.
No. Right here, you said last season.
I liked Emery as a human being.
Let me take.
Let me take what
you said. You didn't like Emery because of how he was, as you said, he was dragging the club down, and that's the way I am with Arteta. I don't like.
Maybe you should have clarified, because I saw someone took you on. Maybe you should have clarified. See, at the end of the day, you can.
I owned it. I made it to myself.
Things can get lost.
Like the manager.
When you say, I hate this guy. See the way he's smiling. People would think you hate this person. But when you say, see how this guy the smile, the team is performing, people would know. But that is that. I mean,
see. No, anybody can get
exactly. Look at the dramatic too now.
Somebody. Me and Mary were having a conversation, and somebody went to go and screenshot it and carry it to his own side of the tier. That's his problem. But me, I knew even before I said Mary, I don't like Mikel Arteta. I don't like the fact that the club is where it is. I don't like the fact that players have managed the way they've been managed. I don't like the treatment of Nicolas Pepe. I don't like the treatment of Gabriel Martinelli. I don't like the treatment of Guendouzi. So many players I've not liked their treatments. So I can look at the manager and say, I can hold the struggle for that. I say, I blame.
So the other players who have come out to say, I like the coaches.
I'm sorry. Which player comes out when his coach sees the manager and say, my manager is shit?
You be politician.
Which man? No, tell me now. Which club? When player will come out, tell me say my manager is shit. I hate my manager. But when they sack the manager, stories don't come out.
These players would not, except the very dumb ones, and those ones will be the ones that are not playing. And it's happened before.
See.
Let me quickly make a point.
Not you see, Papu. I'm going to play that semantics. I don't care. See, I've said, winning when we win. Why not? I've told Dr. Mo, I will eat humble pie. I will eat humble pie. If we win, I will eat humble pie. But right now where we are, you cannot tell me that I should be happy or I should trust the process that I'm not seeing. Honestly, no, it's not possible. It's not possible. But if tomorrow we win the Europa League, next season we win the league, I will give me the humble pie, throw it on my face. I will eat the humble pie. But right now, you cannot serve an humble pie from nights.
So calm down.
You can't be telling me that I should be you cannot be serving me humble pie from nights. No.
Okay, so
it's not possible.
So can I say something?
Yeah.
Players after players have come out to say we trust the coach, we like the coach, we do all of this. So you assume that they are being political. Wow.
Sid, when Emery joined,
hold on.
Sid, sorry, you said when Emery joined, the players said
hold on. While on national duty, Kieran Tierney, he had a choice not to talk about Arteta. The question was simple: how are you enjoying Arsenal? And the guy said, "Look, I'm loving the club. The coaching and everything has improved me." Lacazette went and got a boot.
Lacazette is looking for a new contract. Wait, do you expect
you look
players
for a new
to come and say that the
by
manager is
performance,
shit?
not by boots.
See,
come on, Nani, we don't be talking like
wait.
Hold on.
Wait. You are working on an organization. No, sit down. You are working on an organization. The manager is the person that is holding your new contract in check. And you are telling me that you think he will come out and say that manager is shit, he's doing so bad. I'm not scoring goals. Nobody's going to come and do that. Nobody's going to come and do that now. Nobody's going to come and do that now.
Okay.
You cannot work where you're working, where you're any of daily bread. I will not go to say my manager is not managing me well. I will say that now.
So a player will earn a new contract by wearing trust the process but are not performing.
Let me tell you something, Sid. When Emery took charge, the players said the same thing. They said, he was giving them flash drives to go and watch and tell him how to improve their game. The players all said the same thing. So remember when Emery took, they said, you skip out there flash drives to go and improve, to go and watch.
Exactly.
So they all said the same to other Emery.
At the end of the day, we saw the outcome. These ones.
Now we are seeing the outcome. We are nice.
Hold on. These ones are players who go on their national duty. They have a choice not to talk about. If you ask them a question and they don't answer. You can't say you can't tell them to answer what they didn't answer now.
Okay, but
the players are specifically
okay,
saying
they've asked them the question. Should
even
they answer?
Martinelli that you're
Should they
shouting
answer
about,
negatively?
Even Martinelli, he has never come out to say anything bad. He understands what is happening. We don't understand. The guy understands. And I think Arteta has been lucky with the fact that he has several Brazilians around. Perhaps he has several Brazilians around him. He has Luis, he has William, he has Edu. Maybe they hold on.
You think you think Martinelli will come and will start fighting
maybe
outside or give press conference?
They communicate what is happening clearly to Martinelli. Do you understand? I feel the guy understands what is happening. A couple of times he's been brought in. There was a time he was on the verge of
he was not brought in until Arteta was questioned at the press conference.
The young guy is not even complaining. But you
he was not. He was not questioned until Arteta was questioned. He was not brought in. Games. The guy was on the bench.
He clearly said, "I trust the guy. Maybe his issue has been down to me." Yes, Guendouzi. I would say maybe he hasn't managed Guendouzi well. And I'm not even blaming Arteta for managing Guendouzi because it's a give and take thing. Yorubas will say, picking way open shoulder or open armpit, now him mama go carry. As Guendouzi opened the shoulder, you keep fighting your senior players in the team, perhaps senior players. They've warned you once, they've warned you twice, you still continue. The manager says, do this, apologize. You say you won't.
Which senior player did Guendouzi fight?
What I read is that he had an issue with, what is it called? He had an issue with Papastopoulos or whatever. And the manager came in and said, look, apologize to this guy. You were in the wrong. He refused. Before then, and I'm not saying I'm right, because me, I'm not an insider, I know the ITK. We base a lot of things, we say a lot of things based on what we read. They said, what was it when they went to Dubai? The guy got into whatever with this thing. They said apologize. He said no go apologize. Before then, he had done a couple of stuffs. You get, and it's not like Guendouzi does not have a track record of being a stubborn guy. People have a way of managing stubborn people. When guy will perhaps put them under his armpit and be rubbing their head, some other people are equally stubborn. So I don't blame what is it called? Arteta at all for his management of Guendouzi. At all. And I stand with that 100%. And again, no player ends a new contract by wearing boots or by being a...
Okay, so why is he didn't trust the process? We are nice. He didn't trust the process. You think wait. You think he doesn't want to start the club? You think wait. Do you think he doesn't want to start the club?
APC tout now? We're going to do Rankadidi. They will say their mind. He's performing. He's doing okay, and he feels there's a process that must be trusted.
Senior player. You are saying that the players are happy that we are nice.
He said it. They all like him.
You are saying the players are happy that we are nice. That's what you're trying to tell me.
I didn't say so. Don't quote me.
No. Because you are saying that they like the trust. So the players joined the club when we were 5th, 6th. When we are going to Champions League and Europa League, but you are saying that the players like the club. They like the coach because he has us at night.
Hold on. Let me clarify. Where did I tell you that the players are happy that we're ninth?
Oh no, you just said that they like the process.
They're happy with the process.
Okay, now the process is that he has us at night. You are telling me that the players like us and we are ninth.
They are playing for him.
They didn't like Emery that took them to the wait. You are saying the players didn't like Emery that took them to the Europa League final. And
they played our worst finally. Even when we lost to Galatasaray in 1999 final. Winners' Cup final. It wasn't that bad.
Okay.
I beg you talk about Henry.
After that got us knocked out against Olympiacos.
We went to the final with Arteta. We went to a final of a cup and we won it. We went to a final with
exactly. So now this season,
we lost it.
We're
sitting dog.
Okay, this season now, where are we?
That's not even a point.
This is where are we? You keep saying we trust the process. You keep saying trust the process. Okay, we are trusting the process, but where are we?
Henry took us to the final of a cup of a competition. And that was our worst final. We've lost.
Okay, lost. Who doesn't lose? Who doesn't lose finals? Wait, who doesn't lose finals? Who doesn't lose finals?
Oliver Giroud went into a bus and started making fun of the club. What are you saying?
Who doesn't lose finals?
This thing.
Wait, who doesn't lose finals?
Arteta took us to the final and we won it.
Okay, we won. Okay, now where are we this season? Okay, see. Let me say something. See, I started this season at 30 minutes. Let me tell you, big one. I said this as a big attestation. Okay, we won it. Where are we now? We are ninth. 29 games, we are ninth.
It is part of
we've
the
done
reason.
poorly
So he has shown us. He has shown us what he can do. Give him a little more time. There's a process.
What time? What managers have the time that he's having?
He has won a trophy. See, part of the process is when a coach gets you into a major final and wins the tournament for you. If you are
okay, now see. Final, okay, so are we judging? Are we judging the club this season? Wait now.
The process is an entire gamut of so many things.
See. Are we judging?
Hold on. It was a tournament that Arsenal Football Club was in. If you don't want to be in that tournament, don't enter it. We entered into that tournament. We got into the final with this guy, and he won it. That's the major part of the process.
We are saying it that the same way. I think I could have knocked out of Europa League last season.
At that match, that day, he told a couple of the players, I told you to trust me. Things are bad, okay? Things are bad. But things are not entirely bad. Give him I've said it, December 2021. If things are this bad,
point of correction. He didn't tell them I told you to trust me. He said I told you.
No.
He said I told you to believe in me.
I told you to believe in me. Sorry, I misquoted him. But Sha said I told you guys, and that is the belief. Maybe hold on. Anyway, maybe that is why the players trust him. We went to a final.
Okay, sit up.
Final that. If
you are seeing a manager. Wait. Sit up. See. I have no qualms.
He said Ozil should be tracking Jorginho. Ozil got up and told the coach, "Wallah, you're not the coach." And you want me to replace that coach?
I don't care about Mesut Ozil or whatever. I care about the team this season. I'm invested in Arsenal. I'm not invested in players.
We got into a final with Emery, and he messed up the team.
Okay, good. We lost that final. Fine.
Hold on. There are times you lose and you're happy you have lost. There are times you lose and you want to enter the ground. Okay. I could not drive home that day.
Okay. See. When we lost, see. When Olympiacos knocked us out, how did you feel?
Let me tell you. We entered two finals.
It's a question now. Now.
We entered two finals.
When Olympiacos knocked us out last season, how did you feel?
One won us the trophy.
Exactly. So now,
that is the foundation.
Do you think as Arsenal fans we did not celebrate the FA Cup?
I have seen what my coach can do in the final of a tournament.
Okay, now in the league, what's he doing? Okay, league,
what process? He's improving. Unfortunately, the league is the 38th match, whatever.
Oh, thank
Calm
you.
down.
Thank you. The league is not 4 or 5 games. It's 38 games.
Forget. The guy has shown us more than ever that look, there's something in there. Maybe it's not entirely what we want.
And I'm asking you, what is in there? Kilo one Ben, what is in there?
As the process ended, we are not even in the phase one of the process.
We are seeing it. But we are 18 months in. Okay, sit up.
Don't even use
them. Hold on. Sit up. Hold on. Sit up. Wait.
I will enter your house.
Sit up. Hold on. Moyes 18 months in. Carlo Ancelotti 18 months in. Arteta 18 months in. And it's performing worse of everybody. I am telling you the process.
Anyway, you're expected
with lower clubs. Come on, Asidov. Come on.
Is 99.95%. Your XDHL is 99.95%.
I'm an Arsenal fan. I should expect.
You will never
you are telling me to act like a Newcastle fan, and I should not expect.
With Ancelotti, really? You're comparing Arteta with Ancelotti.
You are telling me to behave like a Newcastle fan, and I should not expect. I don't support Newcastle. Even Newcastle fans expect. They hate Steve Bruce. They've hated Steve Bruce since he walked into their club. They've hated Steve Bruce. They even expect. But you are telling me an Arsenal fan, I should not expect.
I've told you right now. If you give this Arsenal team to Ancelotti, will probably be doing better than what Everton is doing right now. The man is vastly experienced. He may not even have treated Ozil the way he was treated. He may even have gone to the board and said, look, this Ozil guy,
thank you.
Don't leave him for me.
So sit up.
See,
Arteta cannot be angry that Arsenal, there are people like me. There are people like me that want the manager out.
It's just like you comparing me to Steve Jobs, saying me I should come and you give me out to manage one firm and say I should perform like Steve Jobs. You know this man now. You know Ancelotti. You're comparing Arteta with Ancelotti. You're comparing Arteta with.
Okay, exactly. So Sid, people cannot be saying that I should not want the manager out. Because I feel like, see,
No.
I'm
I'm not saying you shouldn't want him out. Though. That's your opinion. If whatever you want of the manager's opinion.
Exactly.
You understand?
I think it's
you want him out.
and
I
that's
do not
fine.
want him out because and I've clearly stated my reason for not wanting him out. Mistakes have been made.
You said
there's a
bit
of
you
improvement.
said he's underperformed.
And I've told
Sit
you
up.
by this time next
Your
year.
mouth. You said he's
By
underperformed.
this time, yeah.
You've said he's underperformed, right? You said he's underperformed
now because the season hasn't ended. Remember, I told you the season has not ended.
Okay, but right now, where we are,
no,
I think that's underperformed, right?
See, let me be clear.
Oh no, just answer me yes or no. Right now, where we are, I think that's underperformed.
Of course.
Thank you.
But you also agree there's been marginal improvement. Thank you.
You're full on a definite.
No, I've told you. Papu, what did I tell him about?
Sidon Papa. Now wow. This guy is a politician. I have a few more questions for you guys, by the way.
Go ahead. So I've stated my mind. Guendouzi is on Guendouzi. He's on Martinelli, neither here nor there. Who else again? Which player again are you talking about?
Okay, I know you guys disagree a lot on player or man management, and I want us to stay there for a little while.
Okay.
You guys want to talk about man management? Let's talk about Martinelli.
See, I've said it earlier. Yeah.
What do you think?
Can I go first? Sidab always goes first.
You've been going first.
Let me go first.
All right, let Anire go.
With Martinelli, we had an 18-year-old that came into the league and played in our team 26 times and scored 10 goals. You know, so it's vastly a very, very super talent. And Arteta came in and basically sidelined the kid. Okay, yes, he got an injury in training. And after that injury in training, he came back. And we've seen him this season. Martinelli has only played 5 times. He's been fit. He's been fit for the longest time. On the bench, not playing. Just there. We have some games where we are winning comfortably and you think, oh, he's going to bring him in 5 minutes. Let's just give him a run out. And he doesn't do that. When did he start doing that? 3 or 4 weeks ago, the press started asking questions. Why is Martinelli not getting game time? He said, blame me. Blame me. He's fit and ready to go, but blame me. Hitting his chest, blame me. I'm the one to blame. So if the manager is saying that for Martinelli is the one to blame, why are people saying, oh, don't blame, there's a process there? The manager said that we should blame him. He has opened his mouth to say, oh, the boy is fit and is ready to go. He's ready to go. I'm the one that is at fault for not playing him. So why are people saying that, oh, we cannot blame the manager? We have every right to blame the manager. Against Leicester City, we are winning the game comfortably, 3-1. 5 minutes to go, you brought it up in Aubameyang. Why?
So, at that point,
at
that point, I think it was, I may be wrong, I don't have my facts clearly. Wasn't that at that point where Aubameyang too was just coming back because he had...
No, he was not just coming back. He played on the Thursday against Benfica. He played on the Thursday. But
just
give
got
this
back
guy
from
minutes.
Whatever travel he went for. And Aubameyang too. And listen, Anire, if you're a coach, and you have 2 players struggling for form in Oba and in Martinelli, 19-year-old Martinelli, who would you want to push, based on antecedents, push back into form?
See, 5 minutes.
Just mention. 5 minutes.
No. That is bad context. Because the next game, Oba started the next game.
This season.
Oba started the next game.
He started the match before that, but it was
exactly
that period where he just came back.
So you have a
a
19-year-old that you are trying to ease back into the team. Okay. You have a 19-year-old trying to ease back into the team. 5 minutes is not going to give Oba what he needs. The man is being
because Martinelli has 2 heads. He should not.
But see, let me tell you something. Martinelli, it's young. That's our future. Oba is 31. You are saying that we should trust the process. But we have a young player who we are already mismanaging.
To start firing.
He only has 5 games. But we are saying bring him in. We are winning games. 5 minutes to go. 10 minutes ago, give this guy a run out. He only started doing it when he was being
So
questioned.
let me refer to that statement you said. Aubameyang, you said Arteta made.
Yes.
So you think he wasn't being diplomatic with that statement?
Okay. So now
Yeah.
so,
See, but you are.
Are you telling me that anything the manager said we should not trust it?
From Wenger?
Okay, no, it's good.
Wenger is
It's
the
good.
master
It's
of
good.
diplomacy.
It's good. So you're saying that everything that Arteta says we should take it with a pinch of salt. So if he says we're improving, we should take it with a pinch of salt.
See, you must also factor in context. When they
if Arteta comes out to say that we are improving, I should take it with a pinch of salt.
I'm not. You want to force words into my mouth? Can I talk?
Okay, sir. Talk.
You must look at context, and you must also look at context vis-a-vis the man who has managed Arsenal, the greatest manager Arsenal ever had, Arsene Wenger. When you ask Wenger a question, he gives you diplomatic answers. So does that mean that he's lying or he doesn't know what he's saying? When you ask a coach, why is this guy not playing well? And he tells you, blame me. He meant. So you think that is the
okay? So right now, you are interpreting Arteta's words for him.
Hold on. I saw one tweet where you were parrying. When they asked the guy, "What is your philosophy?" and he said, "Just win." And then he goes further to say, because in football, no matter what philosophy you're trying to bring up,
results matter. Exactly.
Hold on.
Are you positive trustworthy? But your coach is saying that results matter.
Hold on. You held on to that first part where he says, see, anyway, you be fraud. You know you be fraud.
Results matter. You have learned from Papa. But you said you be fraud now.
That MD.
You be fraud now.
Ontario. You know how to catch MD. I'm saying I hope he can hear. He only his guys can save him. You have allowed these people to start using fraudulent to. You held on to that part alone. Win. But you saw the other part. And I pointed the other part.
He said win.
Where the guy said, hold on.
If your coach is saying he needs to win, why are you telling me to trust the process when we are not
winning? Any other thing, people will not have patience. But you held on to one part.
Don't call my job a project.
Hi, Sid. You don't have any problem with the way Martinelli is being handled then?
No, right? See. Could it have been better? Maybe. There are also issues with his injury records. The guy was out for a long while. He came back. There were 2 or 3 matches that we were all scared that this guy must have gotten another long-term injury. Is that playing in the mind of the coach? Maybe. Unfortunately, we got to a part of the season where the coach himself is under pressure.
He's been consistently making the bench, though. If he's not healthy, then why is he?
Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me learn something from Wenger.
The day after he was past fit, the coach started him against Man City in the League Cup, the one we lost 4-1. So if he threw him into the team, then why is he not playing him now?
And that is why I thought. That is part of the reason why I thought Arteta was being diplomatic when he said, blame me. Maybe a part of him feels that I rushed the guy, because I remember the match against Man City. There was a big injury scare when the Man City keeper gave him one tackle like that. And the guy
he wasn't injured. He wasn't injured.
He wasn't injured. He got back. And then the match was, who did we play?
Newcastle.
He rolled his leg.
He was in a warm-up. But hold on. At the same time, he wasn't injured. He wasn't injured.
Okay. No. But the next match, during training, during during a practice session, he rolled his leg.
Against the player is not fully fit. But
so many things can happen.
But he wasn't injured. He wasn't. He was back into the next day.
If you're not fully fit, if you're not 100% fit, you can just be walking on the road and then anything can happen. So perhaps that is what the guy is saying by blame me and all of that. And hold on.
Martinelli has been fit for 2 months now. That was in January. Martinelli has been fit since February.
Do we have?
He has made the bench every game in February.
That a player made the bench. Hold on, anyway. You know, and I know that a player made the bench doesn't mean he's 100% fit.
Oh my God!
But that is the truth. That is football now. Don't you hear Wenger saying a player is in the red zone, is in the blue zone, is in the green zone? Depending on what zone the player is what will determine whether you have him on the bench. A player may be 70% fit, and you think, okay, I can manage him for 20, 30 minutes.
Okay, Pepe too. Pepe has not been fit. Pepe's problem. Get assist, go back and drop to the bench.
Don't quote me. Pepe's issue, Arteta's issue with Pepe is more about structure. More about Arteta's structure. We all agree Pepe is a good player. He's a very good player, but he's not the most finished player. There's a way the coach wants to play. Arteta, whether good or bad, is a guy that is a stickler for structure. He wants a structure to be maintained. Whether it's good or bad, I'm not going to argue that with you.
I wish that structure does in fourth and not in ninth.
I wish that as well. And then he thinks Pepe is one player that, yes, he has moments of brilliance, but leaves the structure lacking for whatever. And unfortunately, he played a Saka in that role. And then Saka became, all the things we complained about Pepe for on the right side, Saka improved on them.
Oh no, I'm not even
to the extent that we even tweeted that.
We are saying why does Willian get? See, okay, look at the game against Leicester. Pepe 2 assists and 1 goal. Guess who was dropped against Burnley? Pepe.
So the guy has a struggle. He has a tactic.
So you are saying that
the guy finally bring on Pepe against Burnley.
I look at it. Why Pepe came on against Burnley with 10 minutes to go? He almost scored twice.
Almost. Did he score?
You see? So now
did he score?
So you see,
those chances. I thought those chances.
You are justifying the fact that Pepe doesn't play because he did score.
No.
When he scored the last game. No. I made 2 assists and was dropped.
See, I'm not justifying. I'm letting you know that the manager has the reasons for his actions.
Exactly. And we are saying he has mismanaged the player.
I don't think he has. I don't think. See, where Arsenal is right now, in 9th, yeah, the blame is for everybody connected to the club. The blame manager has the blame. The players have the blame.
Not the manager playing 3-4-3. But I thought you said so. So if everybody's
Laka came out and said we considered 3 goals versus West Ham because we did not follow the manager's structure or whatever. So you think he's lying too? You think he's lying too?
So you think that he should come and say that the manager is at fault for setting up us the wrong way?
So why do you now think he said the manager told us to play something that we didn't play that way? Why do you think when it's
okay? So in 18 months, wait, listen. This is good. This is very, very good. Yeah. In 18 months, you are telling that he has not been able to get his message across to the players. In 18 months.
In 18 months, ask the players why in 18 months the coach gives you instructions.
Good.
By them.
Okay, this is so sit up. When we win is the manager's masterclass.
Everybody see.
No. When we win is the manager's masterclass. But when we lose, it's the players that didn't listen to instructions.
That your fraudulent.
No. Because that's what you are saying now.
No.
So when we win, it's the manager's masterclass.
When we win, the coach benefits.
When we won the FA Cup, when you just said it right now, when we won the FA Cup, it's the manager. He told them what to do. They believed in him. But when we are dropping points and we are coming down the table, is the players are not listening to instructions.
So where here have I said you cannot blame the manager?
That's what you just said now.
The blame, like I said, is for everybody.
No.
The portion is in percentage. The manager, of course, will take more, but the players are also to be blamed. If you are doing that, you can do blame games all season. A keeper, and I'm not blaming.
Sit up. Who is the head of your project?
One time pass.
Sit up. Who is the head of your project?
Come on now.
Sit up. Who is the head of your project?
Head of which project?
If a project is failing, who gets chopped off? Who gets to blame?
You of course the project manager now.
Exactly. So who is head of the project?
You see, Arteta is no doubt, but that's a fraudulent question.
No, that's not a fraudulent question now.
And when hold on, because we all do this project management thing. When you blame the project manager, if the stakeholders decide to go a little deeper, they will find out that look, there are other factors. Some of them can even be.
But exactly the player manager gets the job
first. Not 100% on the head of the manager.
Sit off. Every club. Sit off. Every club has things that is not going well. But what we can blame right now are the things on the pitch.
For the top six, the traditional top six, now former top 4, now top 6. Now Arsenal own get issues pass. Arsenal own get issues pass.
I see. I will not come here and say that's a lie. I don't that fact. But right now,
exactly
on the pitch, where we are right now is not off-field factors. We are ninth not because of what is happening off the field. We are ninth because of what's happening on the field.
Okay, so the Ozil issue and all of those were not off field.
Who made the decision? Arteta made that decision.
I don't know. Arteta made it. Arteta owned it.
Oh,
he said
come on now.
He
himself. No, see, I'm taking his word for it now. See, you cannot be telling me that he said something, but he said I should not take his word for it now.
Anyway, you know what? Just own one struggle.
Exactly now. You are telling me that I should not take Arteta's word for it now.
So you told us to believe the coach when he said, I'm responsible for Martinelli's lack of playing.
Exactly.
So you told us to believe when the coach said the reason I dropped Ozil is for footballing reason. Which one?
Okay, exactly. So that you're making my point. So that footballing reasons that he dropped Ozil for is why we are ninth.
The one that favors you, is the one you stick with.
See,
coach said Martinelli's lack of playing is my fault. He said no, he's lying.
Sit off. You are making my point.
You said he's lying.
You are making my point. Sit off. You are making my point. If you say that, if Arteta said he dropped Ozil for footballing reasons, I agree with him. Because I made a tweet one time. I said, when I was on attesting it, I believed that thing that they said that we didn't need a 10. More believe it,
but I never believed it. So you speak Yoruba?
I believed it. Huh?
You speak Yoruba? I didn't know.
I've been Lagos boy now, so I know go speak Yoruba. So I believed it. I ran with it. My friends that were telling me to see it, I was like, it's a lie. We don't need a 10. Football don't change. Liverpool,
because everybody was citing Liverpool's example.
We all bought it. So
was it the coach that said it?
Yes. So when his interview,
I never
his first interview, he said we are pivoting away from this because he said, see the way Liverpool and City play. That's where we want to play. His first interview when he joined us now. He said that's where we want to play.
I never thought he was one that said it.
Oh, that's why he said the way Liverpool City, that's where we want to play. So they don't use 10. So I believed it. When he said he dropped Ozil for footballing reasons, I fully believed it. So I'm not picking and choosing. I'm sticking to it. I'm not picking and choosing. So if you say you drop Ozil for I believe him.
You know, fail. You know, provide refreshment for us, but you the child now. So Naija politician they do.
No worry. A day on the way. Just wait. It's coming.
I trust him. This guy, this anime guy, you and MD don't turn into fraudulent. If I catch MD in this story, his wife will not save him. He will be at the back. He'll be pushing fraudulent from the back. He's a pivot. MD moves like Pelo. You know, register is at the back orchestrating things. But you be Machiavelli. They're not gonna see you, but you are the one putting fire. You people have now put anyway. You know the person that I feel pity for is poor Mary. Gentle Mary.
Wait, Mary don't go sleep, I think.
I know she's sleeping, that's why I yab her now. People have turned Mary to something else. I asked Mary, did Arteta snatch your boyfriend? Is Arteta gay? Did he snatch your boyfriend? Because I don't understand. He say, Kotobe. So kilo alpha. Waiting be the
the thing is that I love every Arsenal fan. I made it one day. No matter how much you disagree.
This is the correct guy. We have to own one struggle.
He they talk about you. He they talk you.
You are flip-flopping.
He they talk you.
Die. Wait, you been that boski.
He they talk you. See, the thing is that
now you he they talk.
Oh no, he they talk.
Babu, next question. I beg.
Hold on. Come.
Anyways, my man, today we die here. We die here. Nigerians don't come meet me. They don't come look me. When they make this man shout.
I get 9 months old for house. Now I just like this because I bet I'm not 7. I just enter garage. So I'm not going to come up.
Sorry, man. So Sid, una agree say Mikel is a good man manager or not?
Me, I've told you my point now. See, like every situation, like we said, there's always a room for improvement. On the Guendouzi matter, based on what I read, and based on Guendouzi's antecedents,
overall,
he's done well. I mean, if out of 4 or 5 players, and he has issues with just one player, I think he's done well. No. And it's not like the player no get for body.
He has had issues with multiple players. Saliba is one.
No, has been another Saliba issue.
Wait now.
Issue.
You don't talk now. Saliba is one.
Sorry.
Ozil is another one.
No, he didn't mention Saliba. That's why I didn't address.
Martinelli is one. Guendouzi is one.
We might have a now problem.
Yeah, as much as Maitland-Niles. So we've had 6 players that the managers, at one point in time had little 1 or 2 beefs with. Either saying that they're not good enough or they're not training enough or he's not seeing something good in them. He has 6 players in 18 months. That's huge for a rookie.
Okay.
For someone to claim he's a rookie, that's huge.
Okay, can I say something now?
Okay.
So on the Saliba issue, it wasn't Arteta that bought Saliba. Yeah. So I'm not going to say would Arteta have bought Saliba. I don't know that question. Mm-hmm. But on that one, maybe even if you agree that you don't want to use this player, you should have found an exit for him, an honorable exit.
Thank you.
So on that part, on that one, there's a little bit of I give him some flags for that, yeah, because the moment. So I'm not going to sit here and say the extent to which Saliba losing his family affected him, and they seeing it thinking, with this guy's present state of mind, do you think we should throw him into the? I don't know. I don't have that fact, but maybe he's not the kind of player he would have bought. But also, I also acknowledge the fact that the moment you decided that this is not a player I want to use, knowing fully well how much the club spent and the fanfare that followed Arsenal's acquisition of Saliba, you should have sent him on loan immediately.
Good.
Not, because taking him out of the Europa League and not resting him for the whatever. I think he wasn't. I think on that one, yes, he messed up, but lately he's been saying good things about Saliba. He said he's part of his plans from next season. I don't know. Let him come back. But see, where I also have an issue with you guys is that Saliba is not the only Arsenal player we have on loan. Mavropanos is doing excellently well.
I see you talk
about Mavropanos all the time. Manager, you don't give him any credit for that, and that is being dishonest.
Mavropanos.
Second, which other player did we mention? Ozil. I don't have the fact.
Let's not even talk about Ozil. Let's forget Ozil.
Maitland-Niles' problem is down to him. Anyway, you know why? Remember when Arteta came? I think Bellerini had an injury. I think about that time. I'm not sure, or he was coming back. So Maitland-Niles was Arteta's go-to man. He was versatile. You play him in the midfield. You play him as an inverted right back.
Yes.
Maitland-Niles' inability, and I don't know who advises the guy, because Joseph Yobo was a winger, was somebody in Belgium that turned into a right full back. From right full back, Yobo finished as I'm just using that example.
I know, centre back.
6. What's this guy's name? Sergio Ramos. I think he plays farther up the field.
Play right back and centre back.
At times, flexibility is the difference between greatness and being just there. Flexibility. If Maitland-Niles had just seen that, look, this guy is playing me in the right back, everybody is raving about me. You became England invited you to the national team because of the way you played in the right back.
Okay.
Is it a lie? No, if I'm lying.
No. I'm not
exactly.
denying. See,
the way he played that right back.
Exactly.
Then a part of me thinks I wanted to use him like a walker.
And then
the guy, hold on, let me just finish my point, please.
Yeah.
And the guy decided that I must play in the midfield. You can't play in the midfield where
he didn't say he was going to play in the midfield under Arteta. Now look at it. He has always said he wants, but he knows at the end of the season, we won the FA Cup with Maitland-Niles at left wing back. He was playing as a left wing back.
Did you see his performance against them?
Started
Did you see his performance against Liverpool in the Community Shield?
He balled. Left wing back.
So how can you now say that manager does not have good plans for you?
Listen. Then Wolves came and said they wanted Maitland-Niles. Arteta told him, Maitland-Niles said, according to Maitland-Niles, that the manager convinced me to stay. Because he wanted to because that I was going to be in his plans. He convinced me to stay. Season constant, you know, can player.
Yeah, that I convinced you to stay. Does not mean I must play you now. You also have your part to play now anyway. You watch football now. Come on. So,
okay.
Hold on. Hold on. So
if you convince someone to play, to stay, and you don't give him the chances to prove himself,
go to school, means you should go and be giving me stupid results.
No, now. Okay.
He must also play his part now.
We were playing bad, and this boy was not getting his chances. That's what we are trying to see.
What chances? Hold on. We don't know. See, I don't think any manager, hold on, and this is me being sincere, and this is not agenda. I don't think there's any manager who will see a player doing better, especially at that level, though. Maybe in Nigeria League, maybe with the college stuff. So. And then we'll decide that this guy is playing well, he fits my structure, and then I will not play him.
Okay, wait. Pepe Willian. You said you're not player. Pepe go play well, but now Willian go start next game. See, dog.
I'm not the who says I'm not.
No. Me and you forget comments. You said there's no player. Pepe Willian. That's not an example.
Pepe Willian, yeah.
That's not an example.
Hold on. Pepe Willian is a peculiar case. Do I decide? No. Let me tell you where I'm coming from. Do I have issues with that? Yes. Like somebody said earlier, yeah. At the end of the day, every coaches are human beings. You convince a player to join you. Maybe he had other plans. You sold the project to him. You convince him. You know what he can do, but he's not doing those things. You want to support him and get him up to speed, especially when there's an antecedent. And that's why I asked you earlier about Oba and Martinelli.
Thank you. So now, sit down. You have a 25. Wait, sit down. You have a 25-year-old, 72 million pound investment. You are going to take him over a guy that's 32, who is going to retire in like 2 years. Sit down.
Hold on.
Someone at the end of his career, you
guys are thinking
you're going to put all everything into him over someone that's 25, and the club invested 72 million pounds on.
So let me respond to that. I told you earlier, yeah. Pepe is a good player. Even Arteta cannot doubt it. The only reason Arteta would drop Pepe is because of the structure he wants to play, whether good or bad.
Okay.
Arteta is a stickler for structure.
You said so.
He's someone who likes in-game management. So I said I won't compare Arteta with any other more experienced manager. Wenger is a player, is a coach who trusts the player 100%. I'm gonna do this, but adapt, go and do it. From the little I've seen of this Arteta, maybe those are some of the things he needs to improve on going forward. He is a stickler for structure. Do this. He brings on the player and he thinks he's not doing what I want him to do. And then he goes ahead and brings in what is it called? A Willian, that he is the one who convinced perhaps the board to buy. And also convinced the player to join. And the player is in a terrible form or whatever. Of course you expect him to try and support him. You would expect. And also, don't forget that the person that kept Saka out of the team, that kept Pepe out of the team is Saka, not Willian. That's what I think.
You saw the fact when Oba was out, Pepe played on the left, and he scored goals and made assists on the left. So you cannot say no. If Pepe can play on the left, but you are playing Willian on the left. When Oba was out, Pepe was playing on the left. Wolves, Southampton.
So when
that game made assists.
So when Oba came back, what happened?
Okay. When Oba came back, you drop both Willian and Pepe out. But we keep saying that he keeps picking Willian over Pepe. He keeps picking Willian over Pepe. He's 25. Willian is 32. If you're looking at the future of the club, if you're looking at process, how is the 30-year-old supposed to help our process over a 25-year-old who we spend money on?
But results. Process but results.
Okay, the results. In the results, the 25-year-old
won't develop player. You get
the 25-year-old has a better output than 32-year-old.
Martinelli's time will come. I'm sorry. Pepe, and see now. Sorry.
At 25.
Pepe Martinelli. Pepe, you can see right now. Pepe is back into the team. In fact, Pepe has now improved his defensive. So the guy too understands that there's something the coach wants me to do. Pepe defends a lot more now.
Oh no, I agree. I
So
agree.
that is the process.
I agree. It depends. What was Williams' output?
Papagino, you go pay. All this way they laugh. That is the process. Every player.
Williams has not scored a goal for our club. Meanwhile, the guy that is scoring goals is being dropped.
You must run. You can't just get on the pitch and be running around like a headless chicken because
our running has us at night. If we are running like crazy,
we have agreed.
And we are
the beginning of the season was poor. At a point we got better, but it doesn't change the fact that there's a little improvement. Chinchini, whatever.
Imagine
when I tell you, anyway, you know, even when you say, I watched Superman and one thing, I'll tell you, but I trust the process. That is the process. That is the process. Every player must put in a shift, and I agree that Arteta's insistence on so Arteta wants us to be defensively structured while not being a defensive team. I agree that is so. It's taking a toll on our attacking team, and that's it. He wants us not to be a defensively structured team, but not a defensive team. And that's why at times when
which kind of math equation?
And the coach,
equation I go take solve this one.
See, Papu, I go coach you go play World Cup. Not you. I'm not saying you be O2. I go coach you go play enter World Cup final. The guy wants a team that is defensively structured, but not a defensive team. So there's a part of him that thinks, look, every player must put in their shift. And I agree with you. It has taken its toll on the attacking aspect of our game. But I think it's gradually getting there. If you remember, the moment we brought in what is it called? We brought in Odegaard and ESR. You see that we honestly, and that hill is one hill I'm going to die. We have been playing better. Those three boys at the back, Saka, Odegaard, and ESR, you know, the team, we've played better. We've played better. We have been playing. Look at see the way we have played Tottenham. See the way we have played. I've seen it. So maybe it's not 100%. I've seen patches of a very good side if the coach applies all the learnings. Honestly. As now they talk Saliba, when they use that stick beats Arteta. Also talk about Mavropanos. He's gotten some terribly wrong. He's gotten some really right. Overall, I'll give him 75 to 80%.
Man management, 75%.
Yes. Which player? Let me tell you. Whether you want to say let me tell you. And this is my point. Whether you want to say the players have been politicians.
What would you give him? What would you give him?
45.
See, Papu. Okay, let me give you my point. The reason why I give him 75%. Yeah.
Because you are biased.
No, I'm not biased. So part of the process is when the stakeholders in the process are on the same page. Whether you say seriously, whether you say they are being, because look, if I be your project manager and you be junior project manager under me, and you think I'm doing the right thing, and you say it, whether people now think you're being politically correct to keep your job is their problem.
Baba, make I bust your head.
Yeah.
What if you be my project manager? Where you say you be my oga, but I know say you know they do good job. But I know say if I tell you say they do good, you go promote me.
Well, so let me tell you how I feel about that. Yeah. If they ask you that is this your oga doing a good job and you know he can promote you, you know you're a smart guy too. You may not answer. Even your decision not to answer, people will already know. But guess what? Your guy will not say, "Oh, you went out and criticized me," but I did not answer. You know. Hold on. I'm going somewhere. I'm going somewhere. A lot of these players, if Arteta is a bad guy and they don't like him, yeah, when they ask them, they may not answer. Look, I'm going to use Kieran Tierney, and I think Kieran Tierney, from the way I don't know him personally, obviously, he looks like someone who is a straight jacket. International duty. How is life at Arsenal? Oh, I love the coach. He has improved me. He had a choice not to answer. If he didn't answer about Arsenal, if he didn't talk about the coach, would they hold him? But why do you now think when they say it, why do you think they are being politicians? Why?
Like I said,
hold on. Everybody,
like I said, under Emery, all these players said they were enjoying their time under Emery.
Yes, where we are as a team, it's not good enough. But there's something happening. We think is right.
This same guys told us that Emery gave them hard drive to
9th, and that's it.
Sid, you don't even agree us ask you a question. You just the talk.
Yes, now.
Sid,
so you believe? Do you truly believe that Arteta has improved Tierney?
The player said he has. What do I want to argue with him?
No. I mean, we can look at
the player said he has.
We can look at evidence and
hold on, Papu. So if I be hungry and I come your house and I come out and somebody asks me on the road, did Papu give you food? If I say they give me food, if I say you feed me, waiting. Now me no.
Make I can't raise you one.
Yeah.
You go right to WAEC. You can't come up for exam all. You don't answer any question, but you reach out. Your parents can ask you, say how you can't tell them say I passed.
Result will come out now. You know, see result.
So now we get results.
But
now we're in 9th for
exactly.
Let us now. So you know, but that is
but we are 9th
to Apple.
I finish
now. Hold on. Compare. Let us look at Kieran Tierney in isolation from the team.
The manager played
at the left. Hold on. You said
Kieran Tierney has 2 goals, 3 assists in 30 appearances this season.
So is that down to the manager? Do you know how many? Okay, please tell me chances created by Tierney.
I don't care. I'm just giving you the.
Tell me now, because when it's Ozil, you will quickly bring up.
I'm giving you end product.
Bring up, Papu. You be fraud. I don't talk.
Sit off.
You be fraud.
Sit off. Quickly.
Bring up your assist and bring out chances created.
Sit off. Quickly.
Hold on.
The same Tierney.
I've stopped debating you and him. I'm debating the admin.
No. Sit off.
I'm debating the admin now.
That's
the kind of violence in my body.
The same Tierney that's been transformed.
Bring up pre-assist and chances created.
Sit off.
Pre-assist.
Yes, so and chances created.
We don't use pre-assist anymore.
Now they use them for Ozil now.
Sit off. This same Tierney that's suddenly turned to our.
If you see,
wait, sit off.
If you isolate, if you see, honestly, in the midst of all of the rubbish that happened this season, if you isolate some players, they haven't done badly.
Okay,
so Arsenal is a poor team. Sit off.
Tierney
has been immense.
KT
okay.
was used as a left centre back in our 3-4-3 up until December 26.
It was part of the process. Now the coach was doing a process. Let me try a 3-man defense.
It was December 26.
But where are we right now?
He turned him to a wing. He turned him to a left back. He played him as left centre back, and we were being destroyed.
He has improved me. Why would I argue? Ask for Aubameyang.
It doesn't matter what you are saying, Abi.
It doesn't matter. But
wait. So Aubameyang, he has improved Aubameyang. But no, they see goals.
That's an example. You get.
Yeah.
Odegaard said everybody said good things about Arteta. That's why I decided to come. Why do I want to argue with him?
We listen. Exactly. So we are.
Why should I? Why should I go and meet Kieran Tierney and say you're lying?
Papu, sit up saying that we should be taking the player's word for it. But when Arteta is talking, giving interviews, we use context.
Now, you can't use my line against me.
You said use context.
My line, you cannot use my line against me.
You
be fraud. I didn't hear you be fraud. You be fraud. You want to use my line for me?
You said when Arteta they talk, when we use context, say it doesn't mean what he's saying. It's very political. So the players. We can't use it.
You don't use my word against me. You don't use my line against me for this debate.
You know, say election day for 2023. And
I use my line against me.
I can't
right now.
It's not balanced though.
I can't
You use my line. My line when I use finish you can't use them for me too. I don't know. You're a good guy, but these boys, Papu and MD, stay away from them.
APC media, I recommend you. This guy, you be a real politician.
So it's just
been fun.
Now.
It's been fun.
Honestly, man, good seeing you guys. See,
good job, man. Good job. I really enjoyed it.
If you take Kieran Tierney's performance in isolation, see, it's just that the way football is rated is funny. When a team is winning the league, you notice that a lot of the teams who win Player of the Season and co are usually players in the team who wins the league. So when a team is doing well, it is some total of so many parts that does well. If you put Kieran Tierney in a City team with the way he's playing right now, that guy will have a shout for Player of the Season. If you take out the injury patches, the guy has been that good. So if we agree that the guy is good, the guy just went to Scotland and created 3 assists. And they asked him, oh boy, how Arsenal? I love the coach. He has improved me. And then you want me to say he's not.
Okay, but like you said, what if it's been political? Like you said,
why should he be political? Even though they like you now, even though they lie like you, they don't get fraudulent like you. You go talk him. Or they may not even answer. That's what I feel, Shao. Because see, if you're my manager and I don't want to compliment you, and I also don't want to lie, I will swerve the question. But if you're my manager and they ask me one question and I go on and on about how great you are, there's a part of it that must be true. That's how I feel. When
5%, that's it.
When we played a 3-man defense at the point where we're struggling, honestly, and it's also part of inexperience, Arteta tried a lot of rubbish that I did not agree with. One of them was playing a 3-man defense. Was it against Spurs? And then the guy said they should be crossing. It's part of inexperience.
We did that against We did that against Leicester.
Right. Against Tottenham. It was painful.
Wolves. We did that for 7 games. Painful. We did that for 7 games. And do you know what Arteta's response was? He said crosses were chances created.
That guy.
Can you imagine?
That guy.
We did that crossing for
crossing team for 7 games. A branch that was loss making. When you are not doing well, you would make stupid excuses. I could have even told my regional manager that I didn't do well because my baby was crying over the night. We didn't concern my baby with branch performance. You underestimate the level of pressure on a manager that is not experienced. He could have said it was, there was a time it was the guy was edgy at press conferences. That bad run. He almost, which is and that's why I said experience. Look at Wenger. It took a while before I saw Wenger get angry, and it was Mourinho that forced him. Arsenal is losing. You ask Wenger. The man is experienced because he knows where you, the press man, he knows where you are taking him. So he would have caught you halfway, but inexperience, he said, chances created are crosses. It's rubbish. But it's part of inexperience. But the moment it got...
Isn't that basic enough, though? I mean, how do you equate a cross to a chance? I mean...
See, I'm telling you, I feel those are one of the press conferences that the guy will go home and look at and be like, Omo, I F up. I will not talk that rubbish. Honestly. So, I mean, football. See, and you see, when I say process, it's part of what I said. Are we still playing a 3-man defense? Does Tierney still play the left side of a 3-man defense? No. The man has moved on. That was a child of necessity. Now he sees there's something that could be better. He's gone ahead to put him. In fact, we all know that Tierney plays more like a left wing back in a 4-man defense. The moment we have the ball, you have the 3 guys. Xhaka comes back. You have Xhaka, whether Mario or Holding or Luis or Holding. You have Tierney up front, and that's the best way to use him. Is it not the same coach that used him as a 3rd man in the 3-man defense that is now using him this way? So it's a process. The guy has an idea of the right thing. At times he's handicapped. At times But you see, we're going there. That is process. So trust it.
But
where are we going?
We're going to the promised land now.
See, you can't destroy a bridge. Then you now build one wooden one and say that.
You don't see the bridge where this guy built for Lagos. That house of rep. Desmond Elliott. We got destroy him before we build another one.
You destroy the concrete bridge. You now build the wooden one and say that going somewhere.
At times you must destroy.
I always knew that Sid was a fraudulent person. I just didn't know it was this fraudulent. Jesus Christ!
Well, you can't blame
Guendouzi
where we say
they talk like A-grade politicians. Dr. Mo is one of them. He talks like A-grade, and Sid of
Dr. Mo will do like this.
Yeah, you're an A-grade politician.
He go to dodge.
I'm not dodging. I'm saying the way I feel. It's easy for me to see Arteta out because of our league position. I don't want us now to be 90.
Well, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. To be fair, right? I think there are many people who are not even really necessarily Arteta outs. They're just people who just they don't feel like they don't feel satisfied with what the manager is doing.
Some don't like the fact that he has full black hair, like Mary.
This guy.
Maybe they jealous say Arteta hair better pass him boyfriend hair. That's why. That's all. That's all.
God go help you. Mary go pop up on this thing now.
Because I don't understand why a man. I understand Anire's own because Anire qualified it, and it was Mary that started that violence. This guy is smiling at his press conference. I do not like his composure.
No. Here's the thing. She was talking about his demeanor. Like,
what about his demeanor? Honestly, Mary is my paddy. I have watched that because of Mary. I've gone to, there's a way just Jose Mourinho talks in his press conference when you see this guy is just annoyingly arrogant.
Oh no, see, I will look. I
have watched anyway. So you would still flip it back to the fact that I like Arteta.
Mourinho ended it though.
Yes. And you're 100% right. But I have gone to watch that press conference and I've watched it like twice. So I understand anyway. The guy has put my team in such a place where I feel, and let's not lie, football affects us in such a way that we can't even comprehend.
That's really the point. That's why we're here.
See, there was a match against Burnley. Yeah, I was supposed to start my shift at 3 p.m. I work in a bank here, so I was supposed to start at 3 p.m. We lost that match, and I called in sick because I couldn't. It was just before my work begins. How would I go in and start attending to people with that level of anger? I called, so I understand.
It messed you up.
One day, it was Arsenal Spurs. We were 2 goals up, I think, at Emirates. It was 2015 or no, it was 2015. It was 2011 or 12. And then we lost the day Yunus Kabul scored that goal. I just got him back from England. I got him an Arsenal jersey.
You've told this story before.
I tore it. My daughter came out and looked at me and said, "Daddy, that was the day I vowed that this Arsenal matter." But guess what? So football affects us. So I understand.
Carling called final after Obafemi Martin scored.
Don't even talk about that one.
I left my house in anger. I took my mom's car. I was crying. The rain was falling in Ikorodu, and I was driving angry. And I pressed the accelerator, and I think I pressed it so much that it got hooked in the engine, and I lost control of the car, and I rammed into a fence.
Oh wow!
Busted the old car, busted my lip, my head, and I was still crying.
So I tell people there. Some guys said some people think football is a matter of life and death. I think it's more serious than that. It's a lot more serious than that.
Serious dial.
So that match, I remember Champions League final 2006. Then I think I just moved to Abuja. I didn't have DSTV at home, so I went to one joint, regular joint though, because I didn't know Abuja. To get a seat, I had to tip some guy 5,000 naira.
2006.
I go to stand. The guy went and brought me a white chair. we were winning, it was fine. You know, when you spend money and you're winning, nobody cares. When that goal by Larson entered, that day, my regional director had a birthday party. I went there. The guy looked at me and said, Arsenal lost. So that's why, you know, so I understand this emotion. So, I mean, but for me, to be honest, I mean, I strongly think there's a process. And like I said, by December 2021, if based on all of the things you have now experienced as a manager, you have learned with the players you have, you know, you're still where we are, you know, then you need to.
Sorry, Papa, one question. So it doesn't matter where we finish this season. You are still going to give him to December 2021. No matter where
you're going to give him. See, this season, for me, this season is done.
Done. Okay.
It's done. So the icing on this season for me, so like
Europa League
earlier, is this an underwhelming season? Right now, it's totally underwhelming.
Okay.
Yeah. We're not even performing, let alone overperforming or whatever. But if by any chance we fluke the Europa League, now go close on our Twitter account.
I don't mind. I'm here.
Papu, you will close your Twitter account.
Oh, you know, see my tweet when I tell say if we win Europa League, now me go begin the shouts.
Trust the process.
At that point, even if we're 10th,
I don't
because care. Arsenal is a peculiar case.
Oh no! So see, if we win that, Arteta has bought himself 2 years to build whatever process he wants. But again, football is fine margins. If Emery had won the Europa League or qualified for Champions League, you know, he would have bought himself time. But that's
you know, Emery's failure at that final was the beginning of his
downfall.
He lost the dressing room. A player that is a strong. See, Ozil, I love the guy. That guy na Adakeja be issue.
Can you mean here?
He go they do gentle guy, but he pinch you like bedbug. Do you understand? And Ozil may be one of the quietest member of the dressing room, but he's one of the strongest member of the dressing room. No. So when a strong member of the dressing room tells you are not a coach, you are lying. And I'm not a coach. I'm not a coach at that level, but I saw it. You don't tell a player of Ozil's caliber to be marking Jorginho. You don't. That's one of the reasons we lost the match. You did not focus on Ozil's strengths. Rather, you want him to do something he's not even built to do. And that match, I felt that if this guy had traveled, there was this guy we had then, one Man U guy that we brought. Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan couldn't travel because of issues with Albania or whatever. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Perhaps he would not have used Ozil. He would have played Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan is more suited for what he probably wanted to do. Mm-hmm. And then he did not play. I don't know if Ramsey was injured in that match.
It was injured.
And then if an Ozil comes out and says, "Wallah, you're not a good coach," and that was the beginning of the end. But like I said, victory covers a lot of flaws.
Yes.
If we had won that match, I think what's his name? If he had won that match, guess what? We would have gone to UCL. Perhaps the board would have given him more money. It would have breathed a lot of confidence in the team.
Exactly.
And Wenger said it. Confidence comes hard and goes fast. He would have given them a form of confidence, and so that was the beginning of the end for him. I can't lie to you that Arteta's FA Cup win didn't give him a lot of credit in the bank.
True.
Of course it did.
Especially the teams he beat. If the FA Cup was against All City, you think some of us would support him. But beating City, beating Chelsea, winning the FA Cup.
So your process is, regardless of whatever happens this season, he gets time.
Yeah, let him go
December.
By December, regardless of what happens. Let him go to December.
See, if we don't agree on anything, we have a deadline now. We have a date.
December. I'm not gonna lie that a failing coach or a coach we think is failing should be on the job forever now.
So you think it will be qualified to be regarded as a failing coach if by December?
If by December next year.
No.
That's what I was doing. 2021.
Sorry, the league starts when? Sorry, my mistake.
August. The league starts in August again this time around.
So
not Christmas, August the league this time is Christmas.
I don't agree with you. Within the season, we've gone to the depth, and we've gradually picked. We picked. I'm not saying pick like we've played you. We've picked up. We're getting better and all. Yeah. In the funny thing about football is that, like a lot of you guys and I also, we talk about Brighton. Yeah, they're playing good football, but they have terrible results. So at times you're playing good football, you're messing up. At times you're winning, and then you're playing terrible football. Do you understand? So football is a funny game.
We're not doing that right now, are we?
No. In patches we have, and that's why I said trust the process.
No, these are your patches. They're not plenty of.
Yeah, that's football is in patches. But and I'm going to take you up, Papu. Even in a match, in a 90-minute football, yeah, there are so many patches within a 90-minute game, let alone a season. I think if you remember the match against Burnley, we started like a house on fire. I think it was one of our best. We scored a perfectly good goal. The moment we conceded that stupid goal, then Burnley had the upper hand. For like 25 minutes, they almost killed us now. Before, I think the last 20 minutes, we now got back. So there were various patches within that match. And that day, me and Nani had an argument. I said, Burnley were lucky. He said, lie, they were not lucky. I said, what do you call luck? We hit the bar like twice. We had the ball cleared off the line like twice. The goal they scored was a lucky goal. So, but what I'm just trying to say, I'm not arguing about Burnley. Who can start down? I'm not saying patches exist in football, even in 90 minutes, let alone a season. So in patches, I've seen things that I think if this guy focuses on this, I look at our match against Chelsea now. Even though a lot of people were scared. Oh, he's thrown ESR in the deep end. The boy will now mess up. He's looking for opportunities to bench ESR.
Who said that?
See tweets. I see some Arsenal tweets, and I just shake my head.
Ask Papu. I was calling for ESR since week 7.
But the boy was injured now. He was begging.
I saw the boy play Europa League games, so you're telling me he was injured. You play on Thursday.
We agree that Europa League games are not as intense as EPL games.
Okay, but he has not shown that. It should be now. He has shown that
the boy, and see the guys that spoke earlier. The guy made the point that I held on to. He said, if knowing fully well that Europa is not as intense as the EPL, if all they did was register Saliba in Europa. But I also ask a question. I'm looking at the top of my head. So in the defense, which player would have been dropped, knowing fully well that even
Mari was injured. Mari was injured.
What's funny? We even registered an extra goal.
Injured Mari.
That one. No talk about that one. That one was
registered an extra goal.
No talk about that.
Exactly. Put 4 goalkeepers in the squad.
So, in essence, what was I saying? So I've seen. I can mention matches. Leicester away, Southampton away, Wolves first half.
This is in the league. I've only counted 7 games where we have played the opposition.
7 games, maybe
not 7 out of 29.
Matches where I think we've also not played badly, but we've lost. My opinion, in that patch of that 10 matches that scattered the whole season, because we can't underestimate the effect of that 10 matches. It dug us now to a point where
that 10 matches destroyed our season.
You understand?
Yeah.
And I've seen me personally, and we may disagree. I thought we were unlucky against Leicester.
Leicester too.
Yeah. The only chance that, if you remember, Papu, the only chance that Leicester had,
let me tell you,
was I think in the 90, no, not 90, was in the 80-something minutes. A counter.
Yeah.
We missed chances.
Let me give you an explanation for that. Now, that game was Brendan Rodgers' tactical masterclass. They had an injured Vardy.
They had a low block. They did all sorts of.
They had an injured Vardy.
Yeah. It was a smash and grab. They executed
exactly. It was a smash and grab.
He knew that without Vardy, that time he was not on form. He knew that without Vardy, he was not going to win that game. So what did he do? He just packed the defense and packed the midfield. And in the 70th minutes, when he saw that, you know what, we were not doing anything, what did he do? He brought on Vardy and he brought on a winger, Cengiz Under.
Yeah.
Luis got injured and we brought in Mustafi. And Shaka was dragged out from midfield.
Mm-hmm.
Telemann peeled the ball to Cengiz. Cengiz ran behind Gabriel, and Gabriel was telling Mustafi, don't come close to me. Focus on Vardy. Obviously,
And
Mustafi
somebody,
Mustafi,
an Arsenal fan,
let
if
Vardy go.
If I catch Mustafi,
Mustafi.
Crystal Palace last season, Mustafi. Huh.
But
don't catch Mustafi when your manager want
exactly.
to do deal.
But he was never. See, let me tell you, yeah.
Sit off.
And this is my opinion. I thought Mustafi was never going to be a starter. Whether, if I was going to bring in Gabriel and all of that, Mustafi would be at least a bench warmer. And Mustafi thought, look, I don't want to be. Let me quickly Kukuma go. So, the fact that there's always going to be squad depth now. So the fact that I'm offering you a new contract does not mean you're an automatic starter in my team. And when you spoke earlier about Niles, that's what I said now. The fact that the coach says, oh boy, stay, I see you as part of my plan, does not mean you will now become complacent. I think Milton, and that's why I don't blame Milton. Is a player I like. Especially these boys that comes from the A-Land. But his advisors are dumb. He himself is dumb.
I think on the Maitland-Niles conversation, I'm really not focusing on what decision Niles should have made. I'm focusing more on
what the
club should have done when we got an offer.
So good
offer, especially considering the fact that we're a club that we know that
we needed money.
We always scream Kroenke out, this and that, right? So we know that as a club we need to generate money from the side of our through our players. So if you have a Niles that somebody brings 20 million, you have a what do you call it? You have we're not a club that can just be casually turning out players.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially if we're not going to be using those players.
Yeah, I agree. But don't you think genuinely Arteta thought Maitland-Niles would have been a part of his plan?
Well, I can say the same thing for Nicolas Pepe, because if you the way that the previous season ended, the FA Cup run, right? Like you had those players that did that for you, and you literally binned them immediately the new season started. Like,
so, let me tell you what I think, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I told Annie earlier, Pepe is a fantastic player. We have a coach who is a stickler for structure. Pepe, and I think that's a lot. That happens a lot to maybe some players who are overtly attacking. Yeah, so the coach thinks that okay, so in as much as we're going to score, I need you to also do this and do this and do this. Perhaps the guy wasn't doing it, and also you have a player the coach had brought in. We thought, oh, I convinced this guy. And like I said, at the end of the whole thing, the emergence, because Saka was used in so many positions. In fact, when Saka was pulled to the right wing, I didn't think he had it in him to do it. I thought we were killing this boy. But Saka played that role, and everything Pepe didn't do, Saka did and more. So it's another year, no there. So it's easy when you don't like the coach to say it's his fault and all of that.
We are not saying Saka Pepe, we are saying Saka William. We are saying Pepe William. Because then,
in my opinion, the person that took out Pepe from the team is Saka now.
Oh, but Pepe can play multiple positions across the front three. Pepe played as a nice.
Oba would normally play, except now that we're playing 4-2-3-1. Oba would typically play from the left.
Oh yeah, that's what we are saying. When Oba was shifted to center forward, Pepe could have gotten that chance on the left, but it was given to William.
Yeah, so you remember that whether it worked or not, I'm not even going to be debating that. When William is played from the left wing, he will normally play as an inverted winger or sort. See, make I tell you, part of my own problem with Arteta is over Kaku. That's part of my problem. So this whole inverted winger, inverted right back, inverted is a ill way the guy won't die on top. But that's how he sees his football. So he's thinking, okay, so what's his name? William can do multiple jobs for me. depending on what phase of the match we're in. And Pepe is not able to do so.
I still haven't seen it, if I'm being honest.
No, a lot of us haven't now. But let's be honest. The Willian we bought from Chelsea, you would think I don't think anybody, even if you have a what is it called, that ball that sees the future, I would never imagine, even though football can be funny and players can lose form, I would never think that Willian would get this. His form would be so bad that, I thought we were getting a player that would add form, would add value. But
maybe we should stop getting pensioners from Chelsea.
But that's not the coach's fault. Now, coach, make una talk tell una board.
No, let's not do that deflection.
If you don't want, see, the only way for Arsenal to get back into UCL, you must spend.
Let me tell you something. It's not even about spending. Annie's been here. You guys, you've been on some of the calls that we've had. We've talked about even, to the extent of going to lower leagues. Liverpool went and got Shaqiri from the Championship. Like you can go to
Shaqiri was a Stoke player, and Stoke was in the
Stoke were relegated. They were relegated when
and then of course
it was still in the Championship. You can go and get good players from the Championship. Is what I'm trying to say.
You don't have players from the Championship. They are so tricky. I remember one guy, fantastic goal scorer, black guy like that.
I mean, no,
wasn't a national fan. Wasn't a national player. I think he played. Everton signed him from the lower league. That was scoring multiple. Double figures.
Where is he now?
To be honest, I don't even know where the guy is.
Okay.
One black guy like that. Yeah. So I can't remember the guy.
That's what I'm saying. Our recruitment.
Yeah.
The Willian signing seemed very lazy to me.
He does. It's a sign of a club that does not have money. You're looking for freebies.
Yeah, but if you're looking for freebies, you can still do better, to be honest.
You're looking for freebies now. And also, but my opinion, that's not even, you can't even blame the coach for that.
No, but the coach wanted, the coach went out on a lead. He made a presentation to Willian. He made a presentation to him.
You know what really used to drive me mad about it was the fact that we would blame some of our players for this so-called not working hard thing. Mm-hmm. And then I would see Willian just casually strolling on the pitch.
The guy get problem. The guy get problem. I'm not gonna lie for you. The guy get problem. There was one match I was asking myself, is Willian playing against us? Some player will be on the ball. I think ESR. Willian will not provide option
to move. Yeah.
I have to give you credit, Sha, because after seeing all these things, you still trust the process. So
no, because I see.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
I see the patches. But at the end of this leg, by 2021, if things don't improve.
This year, see that
this year, Sha.
8 months remain on top of that deadline.
Yeah.
No, voila.
At the end of the season, it's going to be 6 months. So we'll see. We'll see.
Time flies. we can wrap it up here, man. We just hit.
Yeah, it's been fun. I'm talking to you guys.
It's been fun. Thank you.
Anyway, my correct guy.
I really enjoyed this conversation. I appreciate you guys for coming together and having
Papu, thank
LMD. If you have his number, if I catch him for this story, no.
This guy.
Papu Chino. Anyway, my guy, good seeing you guys, man.
All right, boss. You too, man. All right. Guys, take care.
Safe.
Yeah.